And okay, go.
Hey, I'm Niall McNish, aka King Caribbean. I am a television producer and I'm on the Hee Haw podcast. About to get it all.
Did not know that was your last name.
Hee Horn. Huh?
That's not how you say it, but it's McNish.
It's what?
Hey,
Thanks for correcting me about my last name.
Stanley Show.
I'm pretty certain we go and guess who one day, you know.
That had a bop to it.
That man, like,
Yeah, I make the.
That had a bop to it. I mean, like, I would.
that in them, I'm going to see one day, though. Is he from India or Saudi?
Hey, brother, man, I invent that with the AI. Let me just.
I can't feel it.
No,
We now say we can talk about anything on this podcast. You'll now sat down and tell me that.
No,
Let man say
What happening now?
I went on YouTube and just type
Okay.
in donkey noises, but the donkey noises we get wasn't good enough. Like actual donkey noises wasn't
Okay.
good. So it had some Saudi guy or Indian
Right.
guy or Pakistani guy
Where
was
were
doing
you from, though?
was doing like the best donkey noises. So
Well,
I screenshot that
rip
audio
it.
and then rip it and then make the beat.
That's it.
That is free.
No.
Free game.
I don't know his name. I don't know.
We don't know.
I
We
can't
would
find
like to give him some credit.
Donkey guy.
donkey.
Thank you.
We just
Want
call
to get
him,
Donkey guy a little t-shirt?
we just call him Ramjatan.
Yo.
Ramjatan. He was like Indian. Like, I don't know.
We don't know where he's from. He's from
Okay.
Asia. Or
Kalicharan.
maybe the Middle East. We don't know.
All right.
Roxanne Kalicharan, yeah.
Dog.
Anyway,
there's
yes,
the
this is
boss,
the
yes.
this is
Wow,
the
that's it, that's it.
Hee-Haw, podcast
Episode number 15.
number 59. I'm two man. Don't use my government name, please. Again, enough their threats. It's remember them comments we get last.
Nah, these last comments also.
We get some religious nutcases, some fanatics.
Brother boy.
Brother. Anyway, I'm here was always with Mr. Bazzi. You could use his name because he
Use his name.
Salud. Yeah,
That's his name. That's his name.
So,
Yeah.
was it one more time?
Mr. Bazzi.
Yeah.
Bazzi.
Yeah.
You like
Mr. Bazzi.
Yeah. Like always.
You like, let me ask you a question. You like getting called Mr. Bazzi?
Not from men, dog. It's be weird. But
Gotcha.
Yeah, and he is McNish.
Mocknish, boy. Not McNish, boy.
Is it Irish?
It is Irish.
Mocknish. Mocknish, really.
MC is Muck.
Telling you, man. How to say.
McNish. I know.
You're going Mac, but that means they put in a consonant between an M and a C.
You know, as he promote all his slaves, with all his slaves, all they want to reinvent the white man name. Take the white man name out spelled. I went on the thing. I know McNish from Jamaica is McNish.
Right, and that's spelled with an E and an I and an S.
I'm gonna pull this man up. That's probably your
Rock
It's
Boy.
Mucknish, N-E-I-S-H.
Mucknish.
It's a derivative of Mucknish.
Mucknish.
So I understand your confusion.
No. I'm not confused. I can spell. Hold on.
Can you know?
Yes, no. McNish.
It's our sponsored current moment, dog.
Hey, I'm explaining everything today.
But please, you did a terrible job at it, though.
White.
I can tell why it's the skin color.
Is this skin?
They're Mr. White, man.
Hold on.
You're really gonna search.
I dap it.
The fact that
Because
you
of
know-
what happened, if I don't do it now, 3 o'clock in the morning, I go and wake up, ask her for your number, and be like, I had a message this man, and tell him, look, the spelling is this. Because I had an argument 4 o'clock in the morning
Right.
about some shit that
Right.
happened 2 hours before that. That I'm petty.
Okay, well, I'm petty too.
I
I love going the distance.
Well, let's see. Look.
I love
Look how they make
going
friends.
the
Look how
distance.
nice.
Hold on.
Look how nice.
So you met the right one today. Trust.
I'll call this guy McNeil. He was guild president. He was guild president.
You calling him now?
I don't know.
All
I hope that he ain't confusing his Jamaican accent and thinking.
That's racist. It's
No, race is race. Racist and prejudice
Oh, no,
is
that's
two
you.
different
That's
things.
you.
That's
Yeah,
that.
you see. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let it wash over you.
Hold on.
Hey, let it wash over you.
Ooh, okay, correct.
I know. It's my name. That's why.
You're
It's
correct.
okay.
You're correct. That's what it is.
You don't have to show me my name. I know how it's spelled.
It was Jason McNish. I stand corrected. That's one thing about me. If I'm wrong, I'll take it.
You know what?
I'll take
That is special.
I'll
A
take-
lot of people don't do that.
I'll
so
take it.
I appreciate it.
So
No need to show me.
No, you have to see. You have to see.
No need to
You're
show
being
me.
petty now. You go. Yeah, you have to see. That's who I was like. Any relation?
Yeah, N-E-I-S-H. I told you. It's
Yeah.
literal.
You're 100% correct.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for showing me as well.
Yes.
And confirming, validating
No, because
my correctness.
even if he was correct and I was like, you know what, I didn't get his point off, I still had to message him. It's like, bro, yes, you see. So at
But
least
happy that it happened now.
it happened
in front of
now.
everybody.
And not
and
4
we
hours
could've-
later.
Yeah.
While I trying to sleep.
But I do feel good at
was a
being
bonding
correct.
moment.
You know, I
That
felt
was-
like Google.
That was beautiful, actually. That was a beautiful bonding moment.
After God is Google. Always remember
I
that.
absolutely agree that.
Okay,
No, real
okay.
talk. That's real.
You never hear that one?
Never heard.
After God is Google.
It is.
First time.
That's
I
real.
heard that.
That's real.
Tonight.
When you can't get information from God, check Google.
Google have it next.
All right. Who's me to say no?
So,
And then all the way down at the end of that list, you'll bing it.
Nah.
Big is still a thing?
Nah. Yeah, tall man, though, right? So you can't be putting up your hands so any and then.
I mean,
It's just into people.
McNish.
I know my height
Mr.
makes
McNish.
people
Mr.
uncomfortable
McNish.
sometimes,
Alright.
especially the shorter ones, the
Thank
short
you.
kings out there.
Nah,
Bless
I
up
told
yourself.
that people in your life tonight. You
No,
just
you
abnormally
used to-
tall.
you used to play like
You can't
basketball.
count midgets.
He used to play. You can't say midgets.
I
don't
told
know.
I could say anything on the show.
I don't know if you could get cancer. I can say midgets. I don't know if you can say midgets.
sorry.
Forgive me, short people,
Yeah, you little people.
for calling you all a
You Bilbo
derogatory term.
Baggins looking MFs. So you used to play basketball at any point?
I used to.
And
Yeah,
where's-
when I
where's-
was a spring chicken.
What you stop for?
Knees started to get bad.
Damn.
Opportunities in Trinidad.
Age.
And then Trinidad have no basketball.
Well, actually, no, that's not true. Trinidad have a very good basketball program, believe it or not.
Okay, I'll fight this one down because the greatest basketballer I know now cleans my, now picks up my garbage.
Okay,
Serious?
did he go to international college?
Of course not. The man
Well-
I don't want in Trinidad, not outside of the scholarship programs and stuff. I don't want in Trinidad basketball could only carry, as far as what I saw, the garbage man.
Really?
That's, who's the greatest basketballer you know? What he's
A man named Harper, though. He's with Taxi Maloney.
okay, well, taxi driver. You probably know taxi drivers make less than garbage men.
Fine. Well, in our country, football and cricket is like the two main
Well,
sports.
that's what I mean.
So I get that we getting paid to play basketball here, but we have real good avenues to get you into international space.
And if you them avenues don't work, the avenue with a Fifth Street bar, it have
Facts.
pub house.
He could be a bouncer.
It could be a bouncer. Yeah.
Big up the Trailblazers from Bedford Street.
Well, laser.
He didn't want to say the name, no. He didn't want to say
Literally, we used to say the Trailblazers as
You
in
say
Lisa
Trailblazers.
Blaze, but no, we Trailblazers, Bedford Street. You know, big up yourself. That's my squad.
Your team?
Yeah.
So you don't even do pickup games no more.
I do have the knees for it no more.
Or do you know that?
No,
Just
you need to meet the knees over those guy. That's a guy now.
Hey, yo.
Knees over toes. Pause on that. Though. Pause on that. The knees over toes guy. What we doing?
No,
What
but
we
he's somebody who's deal with geriatric regeneration now, boy.
Okay.
Knees and thing and
I will give him a call.
no, he have videos on YouTube. You can actually just go and follow the videos, listen to all the information. Man, real bad.
no, so
Yeah,
you know,
telling you how to replace a cartilage in the knees and
Like
Yeah, stem
he's
cells
showing,
and stem cells.
no, he's showing like all the issues that he had. Right, it's worth a look. Look at it and see how best his information could,
on Google, knees over toes guy.
That's
Gotcha.
all you- that's
Honestly.
all you-
I put in parentheses, not porn. But
Oh, yo, you have to. You have to. You have
In
to.
this day and age, you might have to.
no, because
No, you put on the safety search. Your
Yeah,
safe
safety
search.
search.
safe
it
search,
have,
whatever
it
you
have a safety search on Google.
want. Yes.
After Google is good.
Well, now
When
I
you-
learned something I read. Oh, because okay, you know the thing with the how the algorithm used to be and they changed it. When you typed in, I think it was pretty white mom. You used to get like wholesome mothers holding the baby. When you type in pretty black mom, it was just only porn for like pages. Or if you type
Really?
I'm not even making this shit up. This
That
one
wasn't like a thing in the court. Like they had some.
That's actually fair.
no,
some,
no,
case
like
for that.
and it's just pages after pages after pages. It's just porn
Very
for black women.
valuable
Why do you
information.
think that happened? Well, what do you think is the cause of that?
The conspiracy. I guess they did not want the image of a good black mother or a non-sexualized black mother to be on the internet. That's what I thought.
When you say they,
The man, the
Interesting.
white man,
the colonizers,
the white man, the
who white?
the white
The
man.
white man.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Well, I mean, we had the white woman on the show last time. We had
You know what's the thing about this, dog? I think
Yeah.
Zoe's
We had Zoe.
she's a
You know
smart
Zoe?
girl.
Of course. Well, who don't know Zoe at this point?
She's smart, right? But
Yeah, no
I
one
think
biblically.
when you have a need
No,
to
I
not,
don't know about it.
when you have a need to not be who you are,
When you have a need to not be who you are.
yeah, it's be weird. In terms of not trying to judge or anything at all. It's not a judgment in any way.
All right.
It's more like that story was tragic and beautiful at the same time. Now,
When she, her story is pretty fucked up.
Can somebody give me some insight
Her
on
story
like
was
what?
she was a loser in school. Like,
Okay.
you remember? You ever
Jeez,
see the show
yeah.
Never Been Kissed with Halle Berry? Drew Barrymore.
No.
You don't watch movies?
I do, but
Drew Barrymore.
good ones.
Well,
yeah, but I
mean,
Good movies.
I don't even remember who acting it other than Drew Barrymore. Yeah, okay, like
Yeah,
E.T.
exactly.
Was a good movie for you, just so we could get the metric?
No, that was not a good movie then.
Never Been Kissed. You ever seen that movie?
You don't watch
was
movies.
supposed to
You don't
ask
watch movies.
about TV and thing.
He into sports and nature. I into film and books, literature.
Okay.
So
Well,
I know.
I'm into almost everything. It's just
he does not like
the
film.
feisty stuff.
He
It's
doesn't.
okay. It's okay if you're not into it.
You don't like film, but he's trying to.
Hate it. Actually,
He's not a film guy.
I
You
just
know, there
like
are some
TV.
people that don't like fantasy stuff. I realize now
Yeah.
that it have people who just cannot look at like Lord of the Rings, for example.
I
They
can
can't-
watch it,
They
you know.
can't, they
I can
can't
watch
get
it.
into it.
But you see, when they tell them about Middle Earth and Mordor and thing, dog, and I start to watch it and say,
No, that's extreme escapism. But anyway, what's a good movie? What's your
Good movie for me. Another real good
If you
question.
call any black
I like
shit.
things like Snowpiercer.
oh yeah,
Oh,
man,
okay.
that was a good little series. I know about that.
Not the series, the movie.
The movie with Captain America.
I like those. I like those double entendre movies. That kind of giving you explanation about the world that we live in, but it's giving you the analogy through
Matrix.
Oh,
through-
yeah, so like me. Okay,
Well,
okay.
I like Matrix for the action, not for the story.
No, Matrix 1, we talking about.
There's no other Matrix.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay,
There's
okay.
no other Matrix other than Matrix 1.
Right, so Drew Barrymore. So,
Okay,
so
right,
no,
right.
you can.
Gotcha.
Drew Barrymore in some movie that she was a loser in school. She never get kissed, whatever.
Gotcha.
So come full circle with Zoe. No, Zoe was like, I came from a village.
Okay.
Where's
A Lily White.
Lily
can
White Village,
imagine.
where she is not the archetype look of white girls. Like you understand? She have
She's not the sweetest white girl.
no,
Yeah,
you know, and
you were
remember she
centric
come
with the
from
standard.
she came from like a Hitler vision, vision.
Aryan.
What country is she from?
England.
England.
Like I kind of Hitler vision. So she didn't have the blonde hair, she had frizzy hair, she had thick legs, that kind of shit. So that wasn't
Pork vibes.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
But I don't know
yes.
it's pork.
Oh, pork?
Oh, pretty.
Okay.
Put back on, take back off. Okay. Okay. You know what's pork? You know what's pork, Phoebe?
You don't know about
Let's keep it like that, right?
You know pork? Oh, that's the name of the episode. You know pork. Okay. See what your neo switches.
Well, I will tell you right now, and I'm not ashamed to say that I have a porn addiction, so I'm struggling with it every day.
Okay, good stuff.
No, but that's what we here for. though.
Not a high-five moment at all, but
Not
That's what we
Eiffel
here for.
movement, not Eiffel Tower movement, but low
You see?
yeah.
I dare with you. I
Oh,
dare with you.
this gonna be very white.
I dare with you.
Anyway,
Gotcha.
so-
So, the Eiffel Tower. though.
So she literally had to be in that town where you had not the beauty standard, so you was the
Right.
loser. You wasn't into like the sports and shit. And then she ventured and she actually liked basketball. So I mean, if you had me at a different time, I don't know, that could have probably be some.
Okay, gotcha.
And then
Yeah.
she came out the train. That's when she saw the blacks for the first time, and it was
Okay.
like, yo, you are thick, ma'am, you have thick like. So she started getting the attention.
You know, we like the porks. You know, we very, very porksy. So of course, I can see the
POV
attraction.
pork, but anyway.
Gotcha.
So anyway, so she fall in love with the Caribbean scene, the African scene, whatever, and then was like, why again mistreat? This is when I started to interject in terms of the story. So it's like, why going through all of this bullshit when I could, be celebrated for my actual natural thing? I don't want to change how I look, whatever. And she come
Gotcha.
down here and run it
And
again.
then became a celebrity
And, yeah.
immediately. So really and truly, what it sounds like is
Yeah.
she was average in her space around her
According
people.
to her, she was a
Below average.
According to her, she was a
Let's not.
According
was
to
three of them.
According to
Was
her,
the
she was a
reject
loser.
girls? No man wanted to have anything to do with them.
According to her, this is not our ad-libbing. Nothing.
Well, all right. So I'm using the word because all God's creatures are beautiful.
That is bullshit.
Not any white man's
That
kingdom,
is
apparently.
bullshit.
Not there.
What part of the Bible is that?
About all creatures created equal.
That's
Yeah,
all ugly ass children. I see how ugly
creatures are created.
So what's that? You never see an ugly baby though.
You know, I say ugly baby.
I have,
Well, all
but ugly to me. But in the reality of things, it was a basic baby. It just didn't have all the baby features that it needed.
Where the computer? Pull up. Put us. Get the phone. Pull up. Ugly
tried
baby.
this? Oh, nah, please don't.
You know why? Because somebody liked the face of that baby.
No. The parents have to like it.
Well, there's my point. Somebody.
No, but you know they treat them differently from the because you know who's look better. Honestly, the horn child. Horn children look better than
Why is that?
because it's made out of love. Ooh, it's made out of love.
Maybe Maybe.
Because the woman was actually attracted to the man and her eggs fully accepted his sperm.
She was fertile.
She was she was like, I always wanted to make children for you. And then when she was like, at a lie down with
him.
With this rudimentary missionary style sex.
This is the dark side of the web, you know. If you reach here,
You in Ukraine following this.
Welcome.
Yeah, so it was like that.
So boom. So my average young lady in her space among her peers.
You trying to smash it?
Yeah.
He's thinking. You gonna be in the next
like basketball.
She like
So just pick up a basketball and bounce it.
Son, you never burn bridges early, bro. You put it after the fact. And let it light the way for the others. Right? So and then she comes here where she's standing out.
Yeah, of course.
And now she's now at the upper edge of the beauty standards in this space.
Well, she makes the color standard. She have the straight-ish hair.
Yeah.
Like be real. Let's
She
be
have
real.
a little bit of dunk in the trunk. And she have thick legs.
You know, hitting like literally the
She have
top
green-
three
I think
things
she have
that
green
a lot
or blue
of,
eyes.
A lot of fellas, especially men who
And she has an
not-
English accent.
who not accustomed to having a different looking woman.
He know that, yeah.
And she's one of them white girls that uses deodorant and beat. Well, she uses deodorant.
Yo,
I
you
nobody
don't
made it,
play
but-
that you go hard enough.
Hey, yo,
You really did say that you do business and you
Hey, no,
really
you
do
listen,
business.
you got some white girls in your time. You know, you ever did the battery test? The battery test. You know, the battery test is like
No.
you go down, you're like, and then it's like
It tastes like a double A. It tastes like a 9 volts.
Bacterial vaginosis, man.
I've never experienced it, but I've
You bring your friends on the show, you'll see what happens, Phoebe.
I've heard some scary stories, but Unfortunately I've picked well my
Okay.
entire life.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, if you want to do white girl, like, lift up the arm and then smell. If they not on deodorant, do that.
I don't know if I can use. I don't know if I can agree with you.
It is gonna be a hard
Keeping that as a race thing.
But
I
not,
think
that's in general, though. You know, except for South Korean
General,
girls.
though,
You ever
that's-
had a South Korean?
No.
They don't smell, period. It's like the greatest thing ever. Because I'm a smell guy.
So wait, where did you go to school?
Here,
Ghana.
Where was your exposure to more white women?
foreign. Foreign.
Foreign.
Yeah, no, I didn't go
So
to
I'm trying to figure out.
How I get-
Where your base coming from as to how you
England.
know.
Okay, let me see. England, the States,
So
Canada.
you went to all these places
Yeah.
and interacted with the majority.
And then the
you're-
ones who cannot do it as much is the ones that's come down here. Because they know the standard low and it's like, hey, them niggas can take me. Oh, if I don't beat. They might get the slave food of the white women.
Yo. I mean, at the end of the
I don't
day,
I hear this now. Becky, we love you. When I say we love you, I mean black men love you. So we don't take your smell like yours. But you better go in that waterfall a few more times before you check me.
actually stay in
do
the
not.
waterfall, yo. Check the waterfall.
No. Yeah, no. Because remember, my nose ultra sensitive.
Okay, well, say that.
My nose. So if you have like he and me was like man that time.
Right.
He and me, and then like we were the chick pass and she talk over like a distance and you have a sensitive nose. I have a sensitive nose. I just watch him like you smell her. It's like yep.
Dog,
That was the end of the conversation.
is the worst scent I ever smelled was it? That's
Tito.
Is what? Is what?
There's some chick who's called Tito. Yeah.
kill that dog.
Yeah, let's move on. However,
yeah.
I want to be very clear that I do not share the comments that.
No, you don't even know that. Yeah,
You don't know that. You don't know that chick. You don't.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure.
But yeah, but wow, that was our wild sex.
It was.
Yeah, no, we went
You have ADHD by chance?
I think I might have Asperger's.
Okay.
I
All
think
right.
that's why the smell thing, like certain things, is just trigger me off.
Oh, I was just going with you're a little bit manic at times.
Yes.
You seem very manic.
I don't know.
You give off the symptoms
I like
of
Plenty.
no, speak fast. The wildness, the points that you connect together.
Hey.
I have ADHD, so
Welcome you do that. You on drugs?
I am
Oh, good stuff.
He's
What you said to take?
consider.
And that's like slow it. No, because I show it at that point in time. Heels was like, yeah, you're tall, whatever, but like, I'm not fucking with him because he's too hyper. And then yes, and then chicks was like, hey, you're really handsome.
But you
Yeah.
calm down.
I mean, my height is literally
Yeah,
as get away with murder because that's all.
No,
Right.
because of the hair texture and stuff, I get away with somewhat of murder.
Right.
And then the mouth.
No, that's what's get me into my trouble, but literally my height is get me out of it.
Oh, I don't I did get out, but
Yeah, well.
I was just getting. And then,
You get out one day.
no, he lucky, because like
Like he real smooth though. I can see that he's
He
super smooth.
No, I don't know if it's smooth, but it's like you have a kind of fair concept. When you see fixing your face and thing, you have a kind of fair concept where it's like
face.
he fixing your face like he trying to instill on me. Stop talking about me before I hit you.
Wow.
So you see, you're like,
This kind of abusive conversation.
is that kind of, you're not
Nah.
You're not taking call?
The people, dog.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not like going live like on your phone while it's happening and
Listen,
getting,
We
and
are
getting-
old and don't know the internet works.
and getting
Outside
like
the phone.
like feedback from people
But
when you're talking in real
last thing,
time.
dog? Minus thing.
Like
No,
you're,
we should-
you're leaving a lot of food on the table.
We should go live. We should go live, but tell you we gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Get in trouble. What is the
You see, the
consequences?
difference with getting in trouble for bigger than skinnies, right?
Oh.
The where's called it? The
Okay.
hot up on the asshole,
We hot up on the asshole.
right?
Okay.
The problem with us getting in trouble is be met with different strokes than
Be-
different folks.
Let me put
I
it this way.
certainly
I
agree.
spent
I
7
certainly
years
agree.
in a religious institution which was hyper-religious.
Okay.
You ever went to Port of Spain? You work in Port of Spain, right?
I do.
Right. Have you ever seen on Saturdays, there are a group of gentlemen in purple and cargo? Purple.
On Saturdays?
Saturdays.
No, I don't been talking
Oh
Saturdays.
crap, that's true. Okay, you ever see gentlemen on each street corner, they have one like fringes at the end of the clothing, that kind of thing.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Right, and there's been purple.
Yes.
Right, I
Purple
was
jackets.
Yeah, well,
Purple best coats.
No, t-shirts
T-shirts,
with
gotcha,
fringes,
yeah.
with gold fringes
Right,
on it.
right,
I was
right.
in that for like 7 years.
Okay, so but it was very culty to me. What is that?
Israelites. You don't say the culture because the last time we talk a little bit about that, I gonna have a set of people calling my name on it, brother. Thing.
No, but now's the time. Like a lot. Like I was
It's- it's okay.
as a random passerby, it
You-
looked very culty. to me,
Why did
right?
it look culty?
What's that just
I mean,
No,
I felt it's the opportunity for you to change the narrative that some people
No,
might have
well, okay,
similar
let me
to
put
me.
it this. The belief system, which is why I still subscribe to,
Okay.
is that the blacks, the Latinos, Hispanics, whatever, natives, which would be Amerindians, Carabaroks, Tainos, whatever, all descend from the tribes of Israel.
Okay.
And that's what they be teaching on the street. Now, the part where it gets culty now
Okay.
is when it gets to dictate certain things about what you do, etc. Not like,
like all religions.
yeah, basically.
Like every last one.
Because the whole point about it was we were supposed to leave Christianity. And it's like, okay, we really subscribe into the Bible because it's based on it's Bible based. And then when it started to become, well, your opinions started to become law and it started to be outside of some things become outside of the Bible. It's like, oh yeah, don't do that. Wear boots and it has to be the same boots as this person.
Gotcha.
Then it kind of is get culty. Or it's
okay.
like, only marry, you can't marry this chick because you're not in good standing with the leadership. But she like you, but fuck her, fuck you, do what we say.
Okay.
That's when it gets culty.
Same thing with religion still though?
Yeah, so I left off like some fuck shit that play off, to be honest with you.
Like what? Tell us.
No,
Tell us the
no,
tea.
they just basically lie on a guy. They lie on a guy and I've been like
Who's they?
is American
Institution?
institution organized that we were like a chapter down here.
Gotcha.
So the guy was running it. And well, the people when I came in, I was like fourth in charge. Like I tell you, I was really high.
Oh,
up.
you's up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they lied on the guy who was in charge to get him out because when they came down, they realized that he had a lot more control down here. When I say control, like he
He had power. He had say.
he had a little say, and because we got no help from abroad.
Gotcha.
So when they came down, it's like, well, we kind of needed to relinquish, and he not really about the relinquish because he's
Right.
not really helping us. He just want power for having power sake. Like
Gotcha.
trying to build the thing, like legit build it.
Gotcha.
And then they end up lying about him and say he do shit that he didn't do.
All right.
So then they needed a reason to kick him out. They used that, kick him out, and
Gotcha.
then
You seeing that? You was like
no, I did some fuck shit too. So that yeah. What I did was I
Gotcha.
let him back in his school for him to explain himself, and then all I was get forcefully removed. Police come, I get handcuffs on me.
What?
Remember I tell you we was doing this because of PTSD? That's my PTSD.
What?
So yeah, I came out of a cult after 7
So
years.
this happened. Well, you are calling it a cult, is what you say.
Yeah, no, well that's what I believe in the belief system. In
Gotcha.
terms of I really do believe
The doctrines.
the doctrine.
doctrines,
In terms
gotcha.
of when it was scriptural, that kind of thing, sure. When we started to do this brother XYZ tick, and I was like,
That's when it started to get a little bit thick for you. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, nothing wrong with everything is a cult. PNM is a cult. UNC is a cult.
It's a
and some
tribal
of
thing,
us
it's a cult. No. See what you have to say.
So when he gonna become a cult?
No, it's no. When you start to see the naked girls bouncing and
The
the
donkey.
pogs, the bouncing the donkey.
Yeah, when you see the pogs on the donkey.
Some pogs, right?
Then
you
we
call
come
it back.
back
You
on.
call it back. You could be our first disciple, but you have to cut some of your height off.
Yeah, I cut your hair every Tuesday morning.
And
them
you cut
kinda
your hair,
things,
museum,
dog.
and you're not allowed to have grey pubes. So if you have
Wow.
dyed,
Well, I have none, but
that is gross. That is gross.
I would like to
Please.
keep my grey pubes if I have them.
That is gross.
Just
Don't
saying.
mention
But-
the pubes. Please.
It is not, no, because you should grow your pubes. You should grow your pubic hair.
People not grow.
You shouldn't. People shave it off. You should grow it.
Do that.
Was he
After you
It's not
turn
medical. It's
25,
not medical. It's not medical. Like medical, it's not clean. You're supposed to have pubic hair. That's why you grow it.
Okay, I understand that, but was he the what I'm trying to ask is though?
Okay, your hair takes the sweat off of your scalp.
Hilarious.
Your hair takes the sweat off your scalp. So imagine that down there. They're sweaty. Remember the nut.
Wait a second, you should or you shouldn't?
You should
You should
not
have
You
all
should
the
not
hair
shave
that you are born.
Finish right then.
because it is just separates the sweat from your body. So it kind of gives it a layer, so it's easier to clean when you go in and wash, etc.
It wicks the sweat away from your body.
Basically. And it actually is supposed to be healthier.
I
Which
don't
is,
know if this is true. He sounds very convincing the way he says
I
it.
hear him when he
hey,
say
I'm
that.
not taking the civil act, so what
but-
are you taking? So you know me.
Consider.
Consider.
It works though. It's like you all
say
ever saw the
civil
movie
access.
Limitless? You ever saw the movie Limitless?
When I swear to God, this is the NCT now.
It is NCT.
Okay,
Swear.
could I get a pill of yours?
I actually have one.
Okay.
I'll let you try it.
It just it's
It's
just
expensive,
pills.
though.
It's
How
not.
what's expensive? What's expensive?
$100 pill.
Nigga, that's cheaper than ecstasy. You that cheaper than ecstasy, nigga.
I don't want to be that guy.
That
dog.
cheaper than
I don't want to be that guy.
ecstasy.
Dog. Hey, I don't want to be that guy. But we using certain buzzwords for the DCI. You know.
Hey.
But
Hey,
get a prescription.
Phoebe said, and I quote, "This is not we don't elicit enough responses." So I talk it very greasy today.
we are not the mandate.
I
Yeah,
had
but,
to- I
but
think
still,
we
by
should
dog,
be
by
a
what I say, right? It has to do with it's just be like bing, 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 bing.
No, nobody get arrested for ecstasy in like
That's
what
true.
10
Go
years.
and say it again.
I mean,
Who's get arrested for
but
ecstasy?
ecstasy is a word that
Yeah,
exists.
but you might as
you
well.
know?
Yeah.
But get yourself diagnosed
For-
and for whatever
For
and get
ecstasy?
and get a prescription.
And then it can
This
go
is
on.
me being responsible.
Yes.
You will learn me, and that's what's responsible. You're supposed to like that's like this.
Nah, you know you have some wild crash out stories though. I mean,
I don't overdose on drugs. That's one thing. I'm pretty sure. Though.
Do you
yeah, but
abuse it? though?
jokes.
Like, that's the point.
That's the point of
That's the point. If I abuse drugs, I can't overdose if it is abuse it. I don't abuse it.
no. If you abuse it, you
That's against
cannot
overdose.
overdose.
Seriously?
No.
Wait, well-
First of all, if you're using drugs outside the reason for why you're using, like weed, for example,
Nah, I don't.
marijuana is medication.
Nah, I don't.
But
I
people abuse marijuana. You can't overdose on weed.
Yeah, you
but,
can abuse it.
but
I
a
don't.
lot of us are abusing
No,
it.
but like my thing was cough syrup and painkillers, and then I realized I had a huge problem with that. So if I get the cold, I try to not
just raw dog it.
road up.
Funny you mentioned
So,
road dog.
yeah, you run to the sponsor.
Oh, that's a good segue.
That's a good segue.
Alright,
We
um,
should bring you on the show.
Was this segue?
Okay, so raw dog TT is for all your dog's natural wholesome meals. Basically,
Okay,
it's
vibes.
pre-diet, pre-model diet meals.
Prey?
Pre-model.
Okay, like
meaning that it's
game, small game. Prey. Gotcha.
small game, big game, because there's also beef,
Gotcha.
in the meals. And that is basically the alternative to having to feed your dog processed. Dry.
Okay, what would you
Chow.
consider?
Chow.
Any chow that is processed. What
Process.
you
Anything
consider?
that's processed under heat
Gotcha.
is something that you really don't have. You wouldn't see the outcome of it immediately, but you will see it eventually.
well-
Where teeth start to degrade and
Nah, I can
body
see
But,
function.
but then again, dogs only live like what 11 years. So
Nah, but you're not a dog person. Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
am. I have two.
Seriously,
So,
what kind of dogs?
Patongs.
We don't
No,
want
but
actual
once
dogs,
that
not like.
person,
First
wow.
of all,
Wow.
let me actually get upset right now.
I like actual breeds.
Put some respect on my garbage bag terriers, please.
You're not serious. You're not being
Put
serious.
some respect
That's
on my
serious.
Caribbean
Nah, you
shepherds.
have affinity towards his dog. Come on.
What's your name of your dog? Your name-
Trouble and magic.
Yeah, that was, fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. You don't care what them dogs.
Sir, Patongs are great dogs.
Patongs, I believe, is the evolution of finer breeds because they survive in worse conditions.
Correct.
Yeah.
They don't get sick. You could feed
They
them
get sick.
anything.
They can't get
guessing.
everything.
There's guessing,
The
but
only
you know what
time
this
a
do?
Patong
No one
does
cares.
die
It's
is
come
when they get knocked down. When they get knocked down.
They
That's the
come
only
back
time-
champs.
Yeah.
Come back champs.
Patongs will die.
So my point about it is, if you ever went in the yard and smell and like disgusting, you like shit.
You really like smelling shit, though.
No,
Like,
I
you
don't remember. I smell everything.
Yeah, okay, no.
I can't stop it. I sense
Okay.
evering Like
Okay, gotcha.
I know what
You-
going
you see what
need to
feces
go
next
to
time
therapy.
then, I
You need
guess.
to go. No, like say shit, but you need to go to therapy for real.
for.
No, as you're really manic. You're like you're giving off real manic.
Man,
Like,
like, so give me that pill when you're done. I want
no,
to see
I
what's
really
in
got
it.
no. Try it. Try it.
He might
It's
be.
12 hours. Try it in the morning. 12 hours. dog.
Oh, it's like when
Let
I
me tell
fun
you,
tonight.
this quick segue back away from Rodo. I want to talk to you about that because I want to actually have my dogs try it.
See them all.
But
See what you get.
what happens when you take it, right? you don't feel anything. You feel very, very sober. It's the most clear your mind is. Like for me having ADHD, I go through so many. I already had a million scenarios of how this podcast would have gone. And it's right. And I don't go through every version of every conversation that I think I possibly.
You
say.
thought this was going to be one?
No.
Aha.
Right? So because I meet up another.
Smash to the car.
Yeah. But point is that when really not trying to big up this
We should.
drug, I don't want to make it seem so big, but I'm just saying how it helped me, right? Somehow you know exactly what to do next. Your plan, bro. When you have nothing to do, you find things to do.
Wow.
You find like, okay, what should I do next? You could literally go down your checklist and just.
What's the name of this?
It's done. Consider.
You don't have ADHD. You are normal guys. Yeah, I think
It's literally for focus.
All right,
It's literally
psychologist.
for focus. It gives you.
You don't have a problem with focus, bro. You straight you're straight edge, bro. You straight like I arrow. I read you in the fact
I
of
appreciate that. Though.
you.
I really
That's a skill to have.
Yeah,
to
like
modern
you
day.
will sit down and
You like
know,
social media?
No.
I hate it.
You know what? Look at that.
Exactly.
Look at that
Makes
shit to the side there. That's his board there, you know. Like he sit down and
Wow, you did that?
woke up.
You actually took your time to write.
Look the part of the road dog.
Okay,
that's
vibes.
like weeks ago. So that's
Yeah,
Nah,
you see,
but
China
still,
don't-
that organizational skills.
No, you don't understand. Like this kid,
I
this guy
can't
is-
even function doing that. I can't even fathom doing that.
starting to feel weird.
that's not just-
You know what
I need to go to therapy too. You know,
You know what you're
it's
feeling
just,
now?
you know.
You know what you're feeling now? The fact that you started to feel weird.
Yeah,
The fact that, especially black men,
yeah.
they don't know how to take compliments.
I really don't know.
He said this.
They don't. That's something to do with your childhood, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Just saying.
You,
sure.
you go into active therapy as well.
I am. Yeah.
But that's what you're talking. This white man. This white man.
First
gibberish.
of all,
Man,
don't
that's
say
not the
that.
mic
Don't
and
say
thing.
it's a black therapist. First of all,
No, I don't want. But there's the white man language you're using. It's not like the devil has channeled.
What exactly part of the well, English is the white man language. when I
Exactly.
think
So you're not
it.
talking about the actual time.
But if we're not clicking, then we have to use the white man language.
All right.
Yeah. Kosa is our language that you're trying to emulate.
You know, I see something on social media where them using technology now.
What?
Them talk people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yay! That was amazing though.
Clock people. Them
Thanks
clock,
for bringing back that.
It
memory.
have different language. Well, the one that I was talking about with clicks is called Kosa. So let's
Close enough.
Close
Kosa.
enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to you now. With
Right. So you're talking about
how we get them a
Yeah,
road
back
dog?
to Road Dog. So I want to try it. Is there a place I could like go purchase these
Yeah,
things?
for sure. It's on, actually, you could go on Instagram
Okay.
and just
Just type
message.
in Road Dog.
That's just message. Hey, I want to feed my dog.
And I put on my safe search.
Of course.
No, if you
When I search in Road Dog,
Raw dog TT.
type them a road dog TT. If you put a
I'm
road dog.
almost certain I still might have to put in my safe
Oh,
search.
okay.
That was kind of
Remember,
like the
guys,
plan.
I literally have an addiction to pornography. So when I
What do you
say
mean by addiction? What do you mean?
meaning that I abuse porn.
What do you mean? Like how much porn is abuse?
Yeah,
That's
how
what I
much
think.
porn is abuse?
First of all, okay,
How much porn is
that's a
abuse?
good question.
How much porn is abuse? Huh?
I feel like every day
Okay.
That's not addiction.
Really?
Bro.
you have sex every day.
We don't want me.
Yes, I'm looking
You
at
was
you.
watching day.
I'm looking at you.
No,
do you
I
have
don't-
sex
I don't
every day?
have sex every
Do you
day.
masturbate every day?
You still. Now
used
stop. I joined a cult and I didn't have that reason to.
So you found another
Outlet.
addiction.
Outlet. Yeah.
So I just,
Yeah, psychoanalyze. Man.
therapy, bro.
Very good stuff.
You know, there's an anagram for therapist.
Let's hear.
The rapist.
I mean, used before. We heard that
Yeah,
before.
yeah, but it is an anagram for a therapist.
And you know
That's
what
the inflection.
wait, but you know what anagram means, so?
It seems like 3 words. A white man made it up. I don't
No,
really.
but anagram is the letters.
Yeah, letters when they spell it, when they mismatch it.
No, each letter is supposed to mean a word.
Oh no, it was the one when you switch it up, you switch up the order.
But you're not switching up anything.
No, you just put in a space, so you're switching it up. Before it was one word and you put a space in the middle.
Wow.
I am correct.
Great attempt.
I-
I'll let me tell.
Listen to me,
I'll
Lord.
give you a B.
Listen to me, Hugh
For the
Wooden.
effort of
Listen to me,
that
Hugh
one.
Wooden.
But a F totally.
Listen to me, Hugh Wooden.
Don't let my intelligence intimidate you.
Yes. The Fiespa. All right. I can really mediate here for this shit. Yeah. The Fiespa. I like that shit.
Don't know my intelligence.
Yeah.
It's have fun. It's have fun.
I love this shit.
It's have fun.
But cool.
What's the okay? What was the word though? When you mix up the.
I don't know.
That's what the
I don't
serial
know
killer.
what he's
Serial
from.
killer do
I don't
the
know. But I know the anagram is that it was not.
Yeah, it made it fade there like you know. Yeah,
I know, do what you do. You gotta say it so convincingly
Yeah.
that people
No,
just take it with.
I'm not waiting. I was like, because he's like an older. I typically listen to older people because like I think
I feel like
Okay.
I'm watching
Well,
the Spider-Verse right now.
That's it.
Like Miles
wait, no.
Morales.
So I smiled.
Yeah, you smell
Good
it.
stuff.
Yeah, like
You don't sleep at night,
no, you
and
don't.
you only eat once a day.
That's true.
That's how I know you have ADHD.
You're right about him.
You
actually.
go to bed like 4:30 in the morning.
No,
And
you're
then
actually
you
right about
right,
it.
right?
Yeah.
You work and you do a lot of work, but really and truly,
You
you,
get this?
you
Like,
use your work. You use your work as a reason to stay awake. Because you could do all the things that you could do during the day, but you choose because you come alive like around 2 a.m. and you're the fucking master of that hours. Nobody could talk to
the
you. for that
master
hours.
beater. Yeah.
You understand? The master. But, and I know it, and you eat once a day. So you'll go your whole day and probably have one meal, probably like around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the evening, maybe.
I just
You might-
have my one meal. That is okay.
And then you'll just continue. You don't feel hungry. You just live. You just, And that's what's
How's
good.
my boof?
Yeah.
As I said,
Like,
I
okay,
felt
so
the energy.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
And
need
that's why
therapy.
you used to do that too.
You need
Still
therapy,
doing
though.
it.
You need therapy.
That's why you skinny.
Yeah, that's why we're
Well, I thought I was skinny because it was like genetic.
Spider-Verse, though.
No, you eat it once a day, bro.
This why you bring about this because I needed to meet like a next version of it.
Spider-Verse, dog.
I thought I was the only one left. Is this like Highlander and I have to kill the Irish
There
one?
could only be one.
There could only
There
be
could
one.
only be one, actually. So, but therapy helped me understand that was what was going on with me, and hence why I could identify it.
And he
in
knows
you.
Highlander. Yeah, okay. You know
I know
me.
the
You know,
reference.
you know me. I become a fanboy of people that I understand what I'm saying. Okay, don't get because I wasn't intimidated by intelligence.
Are we having a bro connection right now? Are we having a bromance?
What's in not secretly gay and you're using this as a means to take advantage of me?
What about if I just doing it out front and I'm not secret about it? What if I just saying I'm being direct?
We are jobs for that, don't worry.
Is it okay if it is a chuck you outright?
No, please don't.
Please don't.
Why?
Because then
not
I don't,
okay.
I don't
No,
know.
It's not. It's
He asked you a
homophobic.
question.
We
It's
not.
not
We
okay.
not. We homophobic here.
Maybe not, but we not okay with it because it's
Because
a
I know-
working
I know-
environment,
I know-
and we don't want to get that kind of sexual tension across the table.
because
So we can talk about the rapist, but not
I'm just-
homosexuality.
because
We're
I'm
talking
not.
about anagrams.
Because I'm not. Yeah, we
That's
don't
what
want
we're talking about, yeah.
Because I'm not.
You what?
Because I'm not.
Okay.
This feels like I have to be
but-
out
but-
in a fire.
But if,
right?
but if,
I
you
quit.
are, if it is you're not, just like most women use track women that
Wrong again. I don't track women. They track me.
Wow.
actually that makes sense.
They
That makes
track
sense.
me.
That makes sense.
Because
It's low effort, so we
yeah,
literally
exactly.
just
The
like-
least.
and because it's low effort, most women want to be like, oh, I want him to give me the attention, and so
and
they
then
will-
you can never really get. It's like I
like,
just trying
mom.
to catch them all like Pokemon.
Yes, no. Yeah.
I want to catch Bulbo. So
I,
I'm
mean,
charming.
I know that's bullshit simply because you don't have the energy for that.
He just want the one. The good one.
Back out in the matrix.
You wait, but
Yeah.
Nah.
but I'm also not gay.
Okay,
I'll
thank
just-
you. Okay, let's close.
just to put that out there.
No, it's the glasses. I was like, next time, this nigga really gay. And I was like,
That'd be-
Bazzy, to let me go to the bathroom and let him fall on me. Because last time you let me almost get freaking trapped by the two fellas. And I was like,
I
hey,
almost say you get tracked dog when.
at the bar, and I was like, nigga, this nigga gay. Please don't leave me.
No, but that's what I was about to say. So,
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That man wanted that man
but
wanted
it's okay to get track.
Nah. No, you don't understand.
It's okay to get track from a guy.
Wait,
Since when?
hey, yo.
Think about Think about no. Let me tell you why. Let me explain. The same way it have men who's go up to women,
Yeah.
right? Woman not attracted to him, right? But they
Lex.
still try.
Nancy Lex.
The woman don't have to give any. The man will buy her a drink.
I see what you're saying.
So if a man approach me, for example, which happen, like, hey, blah blah, you look very interesting. I will
Yeah.
talk to them.
You look very
You're human.
What about me is interesting? Yeah.
I'm tall. I'm sure that's probably the why
Maybe,
you come up to
maybe.
me. But I'm not gonna be like, ew, you're gay. Move away. No, it's like,
You
yo,
want
you're a
drink
human.
because you want to drink.
I was thirsty. I was parched. I would take a drink from you.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Why
That's crazy.
not?
That is
Think
wild.
about it logically. What-
Logically, I'm not that thirsty.
Okay. There was a scenario where somebody sketchy come up there with a glass and hand you something. to
I'm
drink.
not gonna take a glass.
but that's why I was
from
just
them.
saying
First of
that.
all, I'm not even gonna, if a woman walk up to me real sweet and hand me a glass, I'm also not gonna take that from her.
Yeah.
It
No, I
applies to
definitely not
everybody.
I definitely not taking it if it's like you. You ever wake up and it's like, fuck, you ever get the wake up?
No.
I get the wake up once and it's like, I do not remember coming to this chick's house.
Well,
So
I know.
yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, that's we.
I don't.
You know, catch me on the and I want to give that water us no catch me on the walker. She came out and then she was like, "What happened?" I was like, "To be honest with you,
Men could do walker shapes.
apparently,
I didn't know that was a
no,
thing.
no. I had the shades on, like shades like that, but
Right.
like darkers. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was just walking like the walk.
The only person that make me feel ashamed from leaving a girl house at that hour is a old woman going to church.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, after I now bus up and I leaving, you understand? It's only an old woman who can hit me that. That's the only time I'll be like,
You're smelling a budussy. You're smelling.
yeah, that's when they smell your top lip. That's when you do this. I would ride that scent all the way home. That?
Hey.
I see why you're a trapper. You needed somebody to play off of. Though. That's
Probably.
it. That's it.
Hey.
That's it. You need
Man,
to-
see, he's riding the scent to his
You
establishment.
don't smell your top lip all the way
residential,
home and just enjoy that?
No, I don't like that smell. I don't like smells. I don't like smells.
First of all, they have good smells.
No, I don't. I need like the scent of vanilla and cinnamon. I don't like smells.
Man, you don't like house, you know.
Manic.
I don't like smell. Like
No,
flat.
no, you definitely. I could see you have some issues. It's okay. It's all
Nah,
right.
get us now. This is why no.
So you like cologne, you don't like different things.
Axe, bro, I don't like
Vanilla
this-
and what?
vanilla and cinnamon.
And cinnamon?
Yeah.
So no.
Wow. You
Like
you-
Apple Jack,
you would
basically
be
Apple
real
Jacks.
good in a strip club. Like that would be your like,
Well, see,
like
less.
here's some vanilla and cinnamon. Like literally,
less.
that's your space. You GT. You are GT.
It's really the fucking Spider-Verse. All he asked. Yeah,
Okay.
What are the odds, right?
Okay, tall
a
Spider-Man.
minute.
Tall,
Yeah.
tall Negro Spider-Man and short Spider-Man.
Dog.
Call yourself Douglas?
Well,
He said the right thing. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. This is amazing. All right, cool.
Is this how usually the conversations go where he's do all the talking?
Yeah.
And, okay.
And
Gotcha.
I try to moderate it back to A.
Like, you're the straight guy. You're the guy that just be like, hey, yo,
straight
whoop.
Yeah. Please, that's just.
Let's get back on.
No, but
Finish right now,
typically what would happen is okay, like if we had Zoo any show.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah.
or like we had Zoo any show, and I asked her all the questions black people really want to ask her.
True. Like
Like
what?
you bring AIDS, you ready come down, you take AIDS to people. Ask her
And
if she's
she was
ready
like,
with her,
no,
ask her if she's a secret agent, like them kind of questions. Because black people, I forgot to ask one question. I'm gonna ask, you have a work permit to be down here? And I didn't get to ask the question. So
Is she working?
But she making money.
I don't know. So
I mean.
but I don't know. So
Yes.
so I don't know.
Yes.
So but I don't know.
What? What's her work? What's
If
her
you're
job?
taking bookings,
So it's like how I asked the question.
Who's Booker? To what?
Like to perform,
might be
to perform.
surprised.
Or she performing that these
Like songs and shit, and across the Caribbean. So it's like what you know. Like how I asked the question, you gay? And it's like, oh, nah, not gay. I was like, okay, cool.
Okay, but you didn't ask.
I did
I
ask.
had no.
I did.
I had
He
to.
inferred.
I had to
You
give that
see,
information.
now you inferior, however the word is, about my interest. you feel bad about my. I don't know. I just fucking.
He infinite.
Cool.
That's all good.
Yeah, no.
So you ask the tough questions.
No, basically, yeah. So basically, sometimes you throw the grenade in your room and then see the man jump out the room and then he just there with the gun. Boo! I don't run in the room with the.
And shoot the grenade because you don't have to run away.
That was the plan for the feminists. But
Because we start a red pill thing first. Because I saw you had this man is fair kind of thing on TV. Like you was doing a kind
he
of
had something on TV.
yeah, like all like
There's a podcast called Manhood.
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 That's what I
Yes.
thought you was the. I thought you was the short guy. Now I wasn't expecting you
Oh, you thought of the short guy on the show, dark skin.
because he was the fella who was in the clip that I got. I thought it was no. It was
the
like
dark skin
no,
Rasta
it was like a kind of Douglas fella. I was like, who's this guy?
Oh, you talking about TikTok?
No, when I asked who the guest is,
Right.
I get a Facebook link. I look at the Facebook link. I was like, okay, I'm confused about what's going on first and foremost. So it's like a next meal podcast, whatever. I didn't think it was you because the clip itself was about I guess the guest. So I
Yes.
thought it was him now. So I was like, what this guy is doing?
Following.
Because I keep asking, what does this guy do? Then I know when you came, I was like, he looking familiar, but this is not the guy. You know, this I watch it like
Yeah, he was a little bit confused when he saw me the first time.
it's not the height. It was like I see the
Who's
face.
this guy? This was not the guy that I thought was coming here.
I was like,
Gotcha.
are we getting it wrong?
Gotcha.
That's
So,
a
yeah,
Miles
but-
Morales moment.
You still having that? You still going through the multiverse?
Yeah, it's amazing. Though.
You might be a Spider-Man from a different universe too.
I
Don't
could
worry.
be.
We can. You gonna do that? We gonna do this?
No.
I am from a different
Oh,
universe.
you don't know the meme?
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't get
Oh,
it.
that-
I am from a different universe.
No, it's
Literally.
no, it's not.
I
No,
am
but
from a
do you
different-
get the reference though?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
I
You know what?
I can't carry him Comic Con, you know. I can't carry him. I can't carry him. But no, what I'm
Do
going
it,
to
just for the sake of it, just point at both of us.
that's point. You don't get. You really don't get it.
Yeah,
Friend?
boy, damn.
You saw Spider-Man Far From Home. The latest Spider-Man come out?
No.
You listen to music?
Yes.
What kind?
Every kind under the sun.
Hip hop?
Love it.
Okay. You listen to this song with Drake and J. Cole? With when J. Cole said Big Three?
Yeah. Okay, so when it comes to modern day hip hop, I have a kind of fall off.
Okay.
Because I realize the Emperor's games now.
Okay. What's the
Where-
Emperor game?
Basically, in any society, they bolster a certain type of individual to the top. You
Okay.
know, and basically,
Who's that type of individual?
Drake.
not just Drake.
It's
A style.
Sport-
It's more
sport.
like a style of individual he going with.
Not just that, the sports athletes
Okay.
in sports, and there's the Emperor's game to distract you from what really taking place.
Like what? What are they trying to distract you from?
We're going on to that
you
point.
interviewing him.
That's great. That's great.
No, well,
That's
I'm
great.
trying to,
I'll
like,
answer.
you know,
That's
because what you're
great
talking about
because-
is media and literally that's my space. So,
yeah. So what I
wanna know
what I see to be
you know?
what I see to be part of the issue is
Okay, Rupert
it's like
Murdoch.
it's like it's like the day of Pentecost now, boy, where everybody have good intentions, they're trying to speak, and nobody could understand each other. So
Okay.
it's a lot of this party versus that party, and a lot of conflict in the media. All right, when it comes time to like Olympics, NBA finals, all they like is basically a way to ease the tension so that people don't really go all the way into what exactly happening that this party might be upset about or that party might upset about. So to prevent civil unrest, the Emperor came up with games,
right?
right?
Or like the Coliseum and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so it was a shocking moment to me because it was almost off the back of the 1970, the true story that I got from me reading into the 1970s revolution and exactly what being black meant at that point in time.
Gotcha. But you know that applies to everything, right? You would have
Absolutely.
probably done that as
Yeah.
well because distraction is necessary for every situation.
Really?
You have kids. Sometimes you want to do something. You need to distract them a little bit
No, you
so
put
that
it-
you could accomplish your
And the whole
task.
time you put them in, if you, the mother had you in the fucking
When the motherland.
no, the thing that is for a baby in the swaddle, that
Swaddle,
little
swaddle,
child,
right.
the baby in the swaddle.
As a baby, you don't have to distract the baby.
Up to toddler. Up to
Right.
toddler, they must get
So let's just say you're a 5-year-old.
a 5-year-old learn to do it. We beat your ass until you learn to do it. That's what it was.
Well,
5-year-olds boys used to learn to fish and shit from Sharon learning how to use tablets at 2 years old and learn how to
That's
speak
also
Chinese.
true.
I
That's
have a niece,
scary.
I have a
Yeah.
niece who could use chopsticks at 2.
I'll give you a classic example, right? A classic example
She
is
in
like this.
Chinese.
Look at it this
No,
way.
well, I was using chopsticks at a young age as well.
I think it's an acquired skill. Like
At 2?
Yeah, you learn to eat with different utensils. You teach your children to how to-
Yeah, both parents in your life.
Yes.
Good for you. They were married.
I'm sorry?
They were married as well.
Yeah, they were married.
Good
All,
for you.
all my siblings have the
statistic.
same
Good for
letter
you.
of the names, you know.
Good for you. Good for you. Good
Good,
for you.
great upbringing.
Who's
Still
who's-
have I had all my grandparents at the time.
Nice.
That kind of wild.
Life must have been
Okay, no, here it's not.
And you can tell by the way I speak.
Yeah. Miles Morales.
You like that? You find it when meet somebody that is similar to me?
No,
I don't think as if I get. I don't
Similar is
think
an
as,
understatement,
I don't
though.
think as if I get to meet people similar to me. So this is a
Similar is an
rare
understatement.
instance.
The man strum me pay me the fingers though.
Hey, yo,
Say that for spite.
yo.
You see?
Hey, yo.
This is amazing. I can actually do this and get the same response, dog. This is my fuck.
and that was wild. That was wild.
Wow.
What were you saying?
No, well,
This is amazing.
Can't remember. It's
no,
okay.
no, it's basically that how that you had the whole thing together, and so the way you're more stabilized is it because that you have two parents is not a child out a single, you didn't grow up in the ghetto, them kind of shit.
Started off in the hood,
Which hood?
Laventil,
Oh, damn, the hood.
Belmont.
Oh,
Then we moved to Diggle Martin.
kind of the hood still. That's Rich Coville. No, Coville. What is it called?
Covine.
Covine.
Well, not Coving, but Diggle Martin. I'm not gonna give my address here.
Nah,
also.
yes, also share everything. Also,
When the
also
transparency
share all
go on.
16 digits of that card that you have in your
Okay, well, all right, but next time,
Okay,
next podcast, I'll share it. But you know,
We'll blow it out. We'll blow it out.
Give me some there.
Yeah. Whoop, it's 1, 2, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
So-
4, 4. But yeah, so
So you're coming from the arm.
so you have a do you think you had a stable home environment which helped? What secondary school you went to?
St. Anthony's College.
White boy junior sec. That's right. So at any point in time, do you think the other blacks, because it was around more white people, that the black boys was like
Without hardly any white boys
insane?
in St. Anthony's.
Serious, why they get called the white boy junior, sir?
Because, in fact, I won't answer that.
Why?
But I won't answer that.
Okay.
I won't answer that.
So for it to be so.
You want to
But
in
in other words, let me.
because
Because I said I could finesse anything, right? So
Yeah, finesse.
the reason why I believe it's called that is because the few white boys who went there, they didn't need to actually get an education. They already had their businesses lined
it's
up
not
for
like
them.
all white boys in every secondary school.
It's have a lot of white boys who, went, had a creative
As in
education.
CIC, I
and,
think, yeah.
It's have other places.
Because KRC wasn't. Because KRC was just white boys. It was just like, how you get inside there again?
Well, it's almost the same. It's just
Yeah.
Well, curiosity is a firm cult to me, by the way. Just
Oh,
saying.
don't get me started.
you really want to talk about that? You really want to talk about that?
Saying,
Like,
You really want to?
Please,
Oh my
please, if you
God.
want to, if you want to.
Wait,
But
now,
I'll just say
what
like
school do you think we went?
Trinity,
Nah.
sour. Sour.
How do you think we know each other?
Oh God.
How do you think we know each other?
If you all know each other from school, I would say Fatima.
Nah.
We on KRC.
You want curiosity?
Yeah.
I mean,
We on KRC. So I'll tell you. You went sour. You come on, you come on, my nigga.
The thing time Augustine.
now, the only reason I'm saying is actually Gustin I meant.
I went-
Actually,
I
just
went
say
Gustin.
It's actually Gustin I meant when I say sour. Forgive me.
I went Gustin.
The reason why he's giving up the Gustin vibe is because I have a couple friends from Gustin and they don't watch films. They don't watch TV and movies either. No? Like so, I was just putting it akin to that. And so it's like I don't know if that was like East-West corridor kind of thing.
No, it's like
It's like East-West corridor.
It's like East-West corridor. There.
I'm from the East West corridor.
You are from there.
Yeah, from
and
there.
you see,
I'm from the East-West, but I love films. So
true. So then I guess it'll
translate.
It'll translate. But I feel like you might be different just because you have mental health issues.
no, but a lot of you think niggas in the East-West corridor have mental issues, bro.
I mean, different ones at least.
You trying to just jab, man. It's
Don't
like,
try it. You have been properly
Good job.
penetrated. Properly.
My stomach pain when the fingers talk us wide.
Yeah, you talk straight with finger and I get penetrated. You find that so funny. Yes. Hey, guys. I think. Hey. You see this Natalie's kind of conversation.
Yeah, what I'm telling you, right? This is actually one of the better conversations we had for the week.
For the week?
Yeah.
Well, we only have a conversation per week, now, so.
No,
Nah,
we do so Monday. We do so
I thought it was like every week. Oh, you'll put it out every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, once a week you put it up because you gotta do editing and things like that. All the stuff.
Y'all think y'all could link me with Zoe? I want to meet her.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to.
I'm not going to be part of that thing, but I mean, it will.
But you will do. You will.
I will.
Yeah,
Nah,
you will.
I don't think you understand. I do when you do things like.
No, but you will do.
Do what? Are you trying to fucking these audio droids me?
It's done. The penetration has happened. You will.
Blanca don't like that talk, but
Yeah, thank
I
you.
know. It's triggering because of what's going on. You're accustomed being the trigger person on a space now. So what happening now? I accustomed. The reason I be on that show, that same clip that you show you, I'm literal. My job on that podcast is I'm the provocateur. Literally.
So okay.
So I am
Provoke
the
me.
trigger. I am the trigger guy as well. Man. So no, but Henny Heights, right? The reason why I know that
Provoke me.
I could trigger you, right? Or anybody.
yeah.
Is because I know you use the raw truth as a weapon. You weaponize it because people not accustomed to.
Hey, what you mean
just
like that?
saying
For?
the truth.
I don't do that.
People
Can I-
not accustomed to.
Can I
just-
look at the Spider-Verse for once?
We're not. This is not like. Is this what? This is the Dick Grayson versus Jason Todd.
No.
You're not getting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Right, so you weaponize the truth a lot, right? So a lot of people are accustomed to that, especially when you go into self-deprecation. Like that's like the easiest way to get
Mile
what
by-
you want. Actually, the 8 mile method is
Yes,
actually
yes,
the
yes.
easiest way to manipulate anybody into whatever you want. Okay, I'll be like, I'm a horrible person.
Oh, yeah.
I have a porn addiction, which is true. But me saying that was
So you try to
get-
do the thing now. Basically, it is not.
Not bad.
So basically, do coffee in Californication.
What?
I didn't watch that series. I know the series, but I didn't watch it.
That is a master class on how to pick up chicks.
didn't watch it.
If you can't pick up girls,
He was really. I do know the character was like a real dumb bad, deadbeat kind of person.
like he wasn't dead. He was a published author. You know, he was pretty decent.
No, but he was living like real horribly, right?
No.
So?
He's like a savage.
Well,
he was just bullying indiscriminately.
Okay, well, I know the show,
He
but
was a
I
complete
never watched
alcoholic.
it.
He was a DJ.
Alright, so something was wrong
But
with
he
him.
had money. He had money and shit.
Gotcha.
He was. But like, Duchovny was king self-deprecating.
Savage.
He was like,
Listen,
here's the scene.
it
I real ugly. I'm thinking if I could have only be better looking to get with you. Next scene, boss Joes. I was like,
Because women
for
want to
7
fix
seasons.
men.
For 7 seasons.
Women want to fix
The
men.
whole show was him trying to get back with each other. That's the whole entire show.
Makes sense.
And every time he get with her, they was like, yeah, we gotta figure out a way to fuck this up.
And he did some shit, and then
Or they
it
just,
reset.
or she, yeah.
Oh,
and then
so Californication. Okay.
Californication.
I'll go and watch it now. Thanks for the, you know.
Yeah, you trying to, you're running.
I don't know what happened. I just watching. I have
These
seen.
are the Jersey looking for.
And I could actually say out loud to you that I am doing it,
Yeah.
and it's not going to change the outcome.
Or the outcome.
That's the beauty about it.
This is a master class at chess, apparently.
I don't for. I don't
Okay, he's Bobby Fischer.
I want to see the game unfold.
He's
Magnus.
He's a regular Bobby Fish.
Oh, Magnus.
He's Sheldon Copper.
Oh my God. So we reach into the segment where we had to sort out about the little, the truths and the things and whatever the cases, right?
I'm done.
You want to get what is live rent free in Niall's head. Was the one thing that just there on a? Oh yeah, we
Is
talk
that
about
pop?
blues.
Born.
What category?
That's actually parent in my mind.
Oh, okay.
Rent free. That porn now is parent. Like I'm really trying to like push out, like really rent every month.
You want to get rid of the porn addiction?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Like, because it's an addiction. It's abuse. I prefer to live with harmony in life.
You're in harmony with the porn, not just.
Yes.
So no, I'm saying, do you think that you self-mute because his master, you don't watch porn, or you just watch porn?
Sometimes I just watch it. Don't need to masturbate.
Yeah, okay, you might have
Yeah,
addiction.
you
I
might
do.
have to stop
It's real.
watching porn.
No, so because like this porn is like, okay.
I was like, anytime I feel my dopamine dipping, or I just, especially when I'm bored and I need some kind of stimulation, I just watch it.
So why does they call that chick over on like the live,
Too much work.
live
I have
Jasmine?
to talk.
I
I have
work,
to,
I
the
work.
responsibilities of me having to deal with her feelings and her emotions. I don't want to deal with that right now.
Wow.
When I could just create a fantasy of my own.
So I can't just take $300 and
Because I prefer not to spend money either.
rent free. Shit.
Rent free.
So then what's the problem? You seem to solve the problem.
The problem is that when I do want to actually call a chick over, it's affecting my interaction with women.
Because you can't put your foot on her head and spit on her.
Well, actually, I do.
Okay.
But the point is that stop giving me high fives. I need to stop high five with this guy when he's like that. Right? But I have very particular fetishes now because of it, and as my fetishes grow,
Hold on, that's not. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Yeah.
Right?
No, wait, no, hold on. Press that button.
Yeah.
That's
Hold on. Yeah. Go ahead. Hit him.
Let's go down here.
Yeah.
Okay, the Twilight.
This is the disclaimer, guys. This is the Twilight Zone. Whatever is said in the Twilight Zone, you was sleeping when you hear it, right?
This didn't really happen.
Yeah.
Okay. You go down, King Boss.
I have some fetishes.
I think it's fetishy. Yes.
fetishy. I like that. And so the foot in the head and these do different things. But my point is that it's unhealthy no matter how you slice it. Any form of abuse or addiction is unhealthy. And I prefer to be a healthy person.
No, because I think at a point in time, even if you're using it for masturbation purposes or whatever, at some point it's become kind of self-mutilation now. Like the
Mutilation.
Yeah, because it's like I know people who like watch porn to the point where you fucking beat your meat raw, your soul and your dick. You do like you going too far with the
That
porn.
don't feel good though.
No, but tell them that.
But that makes sense. So, yeah, so
Like
that's
it becomes,
like, yeah.
or like
that's-
girls, what is it? What you can tell me? They flicking the
Flicking the
bean,
bean.
till the freaking the
They
ship.
have no-
Till he
they have
been
no
flying
bean.
in the front. No, I don't kind of
Like,
thing.
room song like a
Pitching
barber
marble.
shop whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every night.
That vibration.
Took you a while. Sorry.
That's
You're
true, but
here
Adam-
with us now.
Adam. Yeah. So you're so smart.
Welcome back.
Anyway,
Appreciate that.
so yeah,
I love it. You can't make this shit up.
you're so smart. You're so smart, big brother. Please teach
I
me.
love being told. Tell me more. I love it. Thank you.
Wow.
So okay, so like to the point of self-mutilation where you don't want to do it, but it's like
You can't stop.
so it's not masturbation addiction. It's just strictly porn.
It is a little bit of
It's a
both.
dopamine
It's
rush.
both. It's a porn is the trigger, and obviously I want to it's all about chemicals in your mind.
Yes.
Dopamine is like the main thing. And of course, porn starts the rise of dopamine, but when you come, that's like the shoosh, you shoot up to the top. So I could watch porn without masturbating, and I could masturbate without porn sometimes. But most times when I watch porn, it leads to that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then so does it. Okay, every day.
Cause and effect. Cause and effect.
I have a cousin who, I don't want to put his shit on blast or whatever. If he hear this, he might curse. Anyway, he just literally, like we was drinking, so he was telling us a story. Oh, he was just driving from point A to point B. If I call the place, everybody gonna know what I'm talking about. But he driving a very long drive.
Okay.
And he just bored on the drive. And he just, in the drive, just pull out the gun and start a joke.
Nah, that
First of all, that takes a lot of mental skill.
No, yeah.
So he's still driving?
Yeah.
That is a bad spirit, though.
No. Like, and he was just like, and we was like, why you do that for? And he was like, dog, I was just bored. And I had nothing to do, and it's 3 hour drive.
No, but boredom is real. That's because the dopamine levels dropping.
Oh,
That's where boredom, that's where thing.
A 3 hour drive, and he just,
I mean, that's a kind of good idea, though. I might actually have to try that.
just don't touch me. You're like, you're not getting a high five.
The amount of high fives you get already,
No.
my hairy palms done part of your hairy palms.
You could say
That was
pause.
the interjection.
You could say
Because
pause now. You could say pause now, but that's
that was
No,
Twilight Zone.
but let me just say though, the fact that I'm saying that I have a porn addiction so easily is because I actually want men
Yes.
to understand that it's not okay, that you're abusing it.
Yeah.
And this is me trying to actually be a positive advocate.
So what are some of the negatives of overuse or pornographic stimulation?
Well, as I was saying, is like interaction with women, the different.
Yeah,
You
nice
speak to them differently. Your sex life is different.
Right.
It could get as bad as sometimes you don't even stand up anymore.
Okay.
You understand?
like the erectile
like
dysfunction because the vice does.
in fact, there are time where it might like now I'm actually a little better because again I'm very working hard on it, right?
Yeah.
But it had a time where like
I'm working very hard. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Oh,
four times a day I doing it, right? And so now during those times where I have to pull out a phone and watch porn while I jamming,
Okay.
that's when you know.
Oh, is it that shit that's real shitty? Could it be that she's that's dog shit?
I mean, she could have grip a little bit more personally.
Oh no, because then you're so accustomed to you could.
You can't give me my right hand squeeze. You can't get this grip.
Can't get us grip.
My
So goody with the good grip.
different, right? But so of course a woman can't meet me on that level, right? So it when I was in that space and I realized, oh damn, I really have a problem, and that's when okay, I need to change this. I don't like how this is. So
When did she realize? I was like, are you watching porn?
well,
while having sex with me?
no. Well, I actually kind of brought her into it. I kind of had to be like, see this girl doing this right now.
I want you to do this.
Like, watch this. Tell me how you feel. You understand?
What's going on with you?
No, I gotta listen. I just
You know?
talking to somebody.
So, I can just check my phone. Hold on, just
No. Yeah.
hold on. Let me actually do check. Oh, Ooh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you
Yeah.
guys are getting on weird right now. Are we being audited by the bro? I'm telling you.
You under surveillance?
Hey, they back at it again with the white vans. That's all I'm going to tell you. Very
Damn,
Lucky Bakery?
Nah, yeah, them
Yeah,
lucky,
Lucky
ba-
Bakery,
them
yeah.
lucky bakery vans. All of a sudden, I said that vans outside by me.
Well, I mean, by a little cross one, by a little
No, they cross.
turn over.
They're looking to put corn. They're looking to put corn in
Corn in
something.
the cross one?
Yeah,
That's not a real meal.
exactly.
Yeah, we don't want that. All right, cool.
Real corn soup.
That's
Yikes.
our real meal.
Corn and croissant.
Corn and croissant.
Guy that hook.
If it had a little meat in it, a little protein.
No,
Think about it.
no, I'm not talking about it.
Corn.
We talking about something else completely.
But I don't know. You're not including me into it, so I clearly-
we don't want undercovers marking where you living and thing and looking to get them. That's what we talking about.
Why would
Don't worry, that's all.
to do that to you guys?
Born identity.
Born identity, you never know. I live at that passing. For all you know, I have some next drug in my system to have me again on like this.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
Street
That's
mental health issues.
That's
You know.
You got me again. You got me again. I'm Sherlock. You brought the case, Sherlock.
Shit. All right, cool. We can learn now.
Wait, no, so it's kind of like when I'm Spider-Man doing the shit on Venom, and Venom just like that shit doesn't work on me.
This is amazing though. Like, finally get somebody to talk. You know.
And I need voice with them.
Yeah. This is
Yeah, because regular people has been on the show before. And
People
usually
just
folks-
be
I
up.
did only references.
People just be
Nobody
up.
gets referred.
All the people just be like,
What the fuck you talking about? Oh, I watch movies. I was like, bitch, get the fuck off.
it's like, you need to talk to him, huh? He needs to stop talking to people like that.
Oh,
That's what people saying.
yeah. I don't know how to talk to people.
Well, you see, you do, but you use.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right,
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 yeah,
okay, I done. Yo, this
Okay,
nigga, you're a piece of shit. Get the fuck off the shit.
Okay. How much more time we have? I'll leave.
We have a little time again.
Oh, yeah, you do that. Like, you're spoiling magician's tricks,
I
Nick.
mean,
Dick Tracy.
no, but I'm telling you, saying it outright, it don't matter. You could say the truth to people and the results will remain the same.
Oh, yeah. No, that is true. You know.
I'm telling you, so you could tell people the trick and be like, you're still going to be fooled.
No,
I'm
it's
still
true.
manipulating you into what I want.
So, does that make me a bad person? Or does that make you a bad person?
No, it just makes you smart. But if you're using it for the wrong
It makes
things,
you, if you use it for
then-
the wrong things, it makes you a nihilist.
first time we high five, man.
He's an asshole. That was like, you didn't see what you do there just now. Hey,
I don't care.
Hey,
No.
yeah, this
I
man,
see
let me
you
explain.
despite that person
Let me explain you with this guy, right?
Right.
It's very hard. Exorbitantly
Pause.
hard.
Why? Where that
It's,
come
it's,
from?
it's very hard. So,
Yeah.
if you can dodge, gotta be able to dodge, yeah? Just know that.
No, I chest trapping.
Okay.
I'm dodging.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Well, he said that you're hard all the time. So
Hey,
I don't know.
no, I didn't
I
say
never hear that. Though.
I didn't say
To be
that.
honest,
I did not say that.
never hear
Nihilist. Nihilism.
My
The
version
book of
never
nihilism.
talk that, though.
The book of nihilism.
Nihilism is actually a vibe, by the way. That's something that lives rent free in my mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
you finally get the fucking answer. Thank you. Just
You know?
took 10 minutes.
Just, you know, I was following your lead, by
Hey, nah, no, here's the scene, eh? You don't understand. I was the grenade there. I finally got the answer. Boom.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know? And the fact that existence really don't matter when you really think about
So
it.
you-
Like,
you-
most of the things that we do don't matter.
You not a religious person. You don't believe in religion, God.
All religions are correct.
All religions. Even the
All
religions
follow the
that
same
say this
story.
religion wrong.
Well, every person has their own outlook on life because every perception is a personal thing. So religions is just a mass of people who have one personal belief, and they click together.
In an entity, extra dimensional, I guess extra dimensional.
Well, think about religion to me is just
Inter.
is guided meditation. That's what religions are.
So is meditate and shit. Like always gain. If you don't believe,
No,
so
I believe
take
my
a Centrex and you cool.
consider. I'm assuming that's what is
Centrex.
Centrex. is-
Consider seems like contraceptive. That's why I don't want to see it. It's like
Oh,
consider.
no, it's
Consider.
it's like Adderall, but Adderall is 4 hours. Consider is 12.
But that's why it's 100.
There's 100 a pop. That's why.
You sure it's like you should
So-
Sure, it's not really in.
But
Four,
my,
you say
but,
four, this is like
but
area
my
grouping.
belief is, if we're talking about religion right now, is that I believe, well, as above, so below.
Right.
My doctrine is that I believe in the atom. Right? This is my God.
What do you mean the atom?
Adam.
Atom. The
Atom.
atom is the smallest unit of measurements
Measurement.
that we have, that we could observe at least.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Right? And when I look at the atom and how small it is, the protons and neutrons, and I look up at the universe, they look the exact same. So that's what I mean by as above, so below. And we all create atoms all around us, the air in between us,
Right.
table, everything that exists is of the same thing. So when people say that God is in all of us, I believe that is an accurate statement. Atoms make up everything.
And then you realize you're in the Matrix over fucking time and this whole thing was fake. And then you'll be like, fuck. That's
but what you mean by fake?
when I say like you really think that's air breathing, that type of shit, like you're not really breathing anything. You just like taking a fucking pod the whole time, like waiting for Morpheus to pull you out.
True, but again,
'cause he gave you pills.
your perception of the world is real. So even if it is you might not think you're breathing air or you are breathing air, it don't matter. If you are doing it, it is real to you.
Yeah, because you can't stop.
and
When
be-
you stop, there's realize shit, I need it. So
And because of that, no, that's why you say like nothing really matters.
Yeah, nothing really matters.
that's a Taoist terminology as well. Like it's all based on nothing. Nothing is
The
everything.
same way that you could you see an ant on a table and you could literally snuff out that ant life like it's nothing. You didn't even think about it. The ant that could have it's literally connected to a whole family and colony. But
like
did that ant matter to you?
And when I died, it didn't even matter to the colony.
It didn't matter to the colony, and every one of us are
Same
exactly
story.
like that.
Okay. Nerd shit. You ever see Invincible?
Of course.
Okay. You remember? You read the comic or you watch the show?
This movie, the show.
Okay,
I didn't- I didn't
I
read
the
it.
whole Omnibus web, so I read out the
Gotcha.
shit. Anyway, so at a point in time, you see when Omni-Man fucking up Mark, and then after he killed us at a human. So you have this guy, he was supposed to be based on Superman or whatever. Let me just say for the non-nerd. He based on Superman, he basically came to the planet to like colonize it.
To conquer it, for his people.
For his people. And the whole time he was with his son, you saw the memes before Batsy when it's like, think Mark, when it's like the man doing that.
Probably not. If he don't know the Spider-Man meme, he's not gonna get a reference.
Right. So he killed a set of people. Every single time Mark tried to save somebody, he would go his son Mark, because Mark had powers too. He would dive into the situation and kill the human. And he's like, look how much people you are causing to die because you are trying to fight against me. He was like, think, Mark, we age differently than them. In 1,000 years, none of this is going to matter. None of this is going to matter.
I agree.
And I was like, shit. Because if you read the comic book now, spoiler alert, in 1,000 years, Mark ended up being the head of all of the Vulture Minds.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Spoiler.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
That's actually cool.
He married to Adam Eve. She can't die either. So he's at the pinnacle of his thing.
Gotcha.
And then his father, who was resonating him, looking down on the earth from some planet,
So-
and was like,
You know, you just had to talk to the
That's interesting.
slower members of our podcast followership,
yeah.
right?
That's slow. Let's educate it on the
Let's
topic.
educate them on what we were speaking about.
Okay.
Right?
Nihilism. So,
Yes, we know it's nihilism, but we gotta tell them that everything means nothing, but it still means everything at the same time, because it's all about suffering now.
I want to get the actual definition.
Yeah, slow it down for them, because a lot of gems passing, dog, and when you go in comic book references now, so
well, that's why they made comic books and books for, so you can get the
but for
reference.
people and them wouldn't have no library and things.
Well, I'll let you read it out.
Okay, sure.
You know?
Big move.
Nihilism, the rejection of all religious and moral principles, and they believe that life is meaningless. They condemn the show for its cynicism and nihilism. Yeah, I like it.
Hey,
Picasso.
Picasso.
that fucking one head. That's the one head, Garrett.
Pablo?
No, who I think
Nah,
about
you
the
talking
one
about the
head.
music, man.
No, I don't want the one who chop off his ear for the chick.
Oh,
That's Mozart.
No.
No. Sorry, that's
Picasso.
that was Picasso?
No,
Who cut
that-
off his ear?
that-
Van Gogh.
that's
Van Gogh. That's
Van Gogh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mozart was deaf.
Eurocentric
What's
colonizers we talking about here.
We're not allowed to call them colonizers. You have to call them honkies. I think that's politically correct.
That's better.
Oh, yeah, you know where they get honkies come from, right?
No.
Okay.
Please intrigue me.
So
Please, tell us where honkies come.
honkies are parent. What's he? Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory. You know, the comedian.
Black guy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, comedian, one of the first comedians. The
Yeah.
reason why we have like a Chris Rock.
Yes.
These kind of things.
Yeah,
He
Richard
said it too.
Pryor,
Yeah. He was the forerunner for all black comedy. Well, that's what he said. He was the first.
Richard Pryor.
He was before that.
But he was more like a
before
comic.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah, he was more like a comic activist.
No, he was before Richard Pryor. So before he knows Richard Pryor as a youth man.
This might be true. This might be
He
true.
was,
Okay.
He's
I'll believe you for now because I don't have the data.
bro, he's the granddaddy
Gotcha.
of
Well, alright,
black
so
comedy.
Gregory,
Anyway,
talk
so
to
Dick
me.
Gregory, when he's doing interviews now, people thought he was going crazy. So he talking crazy talk, right?
Right.
But like in the middle of everything, he's dropped gems. She's like, you know what this call him on? He's focused. Think about it. It have your mother. He said your mother. Well, not your mother, but like he was talking to Charlamagne and DJ Envy. He's like your mother would prepare your daughter. You would prepare your sister and everything. Prepare her up and then to go for the white man because who's for niggas have no money. Is white people had to come and leave the suburbs because they couldn't have prostitutes and come down to the hood where the hoes was.
Gotcha.
Which was typically
And used to honk at them.
honk. Look at honky here. It's not about, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's plausible.
I
sounds
don't know
very
where,
plausible.
no, it's American
I mean,
term.
it's urbanized.
So
That's a real defense.
and you just watch Dick Gregory interviews. It sounds like he's talking real shit, and then you just throw something out there, and you're
And
like,
you're like,
if you're not listening, you'll be like, Dick Gregory fucking crazy as hell. And then it's like,
Over here.
That's
Over.
not bad. That's not bad. Can I give my I have a version of that. You know why you see it in less affluent areas, why people is wear powder all up on their necks and stuff like
I
that.
want to hear this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
Powder-
don't
powder
know
necks.
why.
So powder was very expensive back in the day, of
Okay.
course, as we could tell. And to look paler, this is amongst the white people.
Right.
To look paler was actually a rank because being out in the field, because even within the white society, it had poor whites and rich whites.
Yeah.
Poor whites used to be the ones who's actually out in the field with
Whipping
the,
the slaves.
with the enslaved.
The Irish, yeah. Your people,
Right? And so they were obviously more tan, right? So the richer people, the richer white people used to wear the powder to even look even more pale, right? Because that was the rank.
Yeah.
So because of that, of course, when powder became more accessible to the everyday man, just like in true fashion, we wanted to show off to be like, hey, we could afford
Gold.
gold, and we would now put it in places where it could be visible, and that tradition has proliferated into our society for over time, and now that's why they don't even know why they're wearing it. They're just thinking, oh, I feel fresh. Like, bro, you could put it on your body. You could put powder on and not have.
Yeah, that's called gay pause now. That's gay. That they actually proved that's gay cancer. That's not
Well, I don't know,
like,
but
yeah, gay cancer.
Shit.
no need for it. But we do it still.
I did it at a chap, by the way. So when you see the girls do it, like whatever, and then we know who's the bougie blacks now, because we get educated. It's like, I don't want to powder chest fucking girl, and then she doing it because
Do you want a powder chest girl?
I mean, I don't like the smell of powder. It goes back to smell like
project chick. Give me
but it have no powder chest pogs though.
Yes.
It have powder chest pogs
I see a powder chest pogs already.
Not in modern age.
because
I see a powder chest pogs already.
she was trying to get black.
How you see the powder on her though?
Yeah, they be up close. But it was a powder chest pogs.
It was a
Okay,
powder chest
yeah,
pog. Don't
I
worry
believe
about
you.
it. Don't worry about it.
I have very acute vision. I could.
Nah, he ain't lying about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Hawkeye.
I like that name. I actually do. Thanks.
Welcome. I got you. I got you.
Good
B.
one. You want to be Hawkeye? If this is the
Yeah.
How's it going? What time?
You want to be Hawkeye? No, the fuck, I want to be Hawkeye.
Okay.
Are you
Arrow man?
quippy?
Hawkeye's not arrow.
Are you quippy? Yeah. You
Yeah,
quippy?
what
The fuck?
What the fuck is quippy?
That's Hawkeye. Hawkeye
It's
is a quip. A quiver.
It's quiver.
It's quiver.
A quiver,
Yeah.
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 Unlimited amount of arrows in his quiver.
That's
bag.
like
don't make
that's
sense.
Legolas because it's mystical.
Oh, it's a mystical quiver.
Yeah, actually.
That's Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at you actually get to that reference.
Yeah. Imagine.
Claps for that.
I know Legolas. That's yeah. I'm 41. Yeah.
That's Gimli.
No, but funny is a subjective thing too.
The one who's do the thing as Gimli.
That's what?
Gimli. That's he.
What are you talking about?
I hate both of you so much.
Don't worry.
I need to do like a movie. That's
A review, yeah.
Movie
Just
review
you know what to
shit.
do before we do the show. Say, what's you seen? There's a list of movies.
Better watch this shit.
Record
'cause I
this shit,
want
and
reference.
we got reference that shit, right? And
Yeah.
I would do it. I mean, these days I don't have that much free time, but I'll make time.
It is not enough free time after I take his fucking 12-hour pill. So
Wow.
You would have a lot of free time. Well, you won't
You'll have-
because you'll find things to do.
Yeah, like-
but again, let me not stop bigging it up
You'll have
because it's
freedom.
drugs. And again, I'm not advocating for taking medication that has not been prescribed to you.
I am. So I am. Hey, prescribe. Figure out if it work for you, nigga.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the word of the day is nihilism. We just had an example. Let's continue. All right?
Okay.
So, you get what is live rent free in everybody's head, right?
What's liver rent free in yours?
In my head, boy. I have a lot of things that's live rent free. You see this head, you know?
I mean, you have a
That's-
noggin.
that's
You have a-
based-
you have a noggin up there.
It's called what you might have called it?
Slobber knocker.
Nah.
Whoa, what?
Not that boy. That's something weird.
What?
That's
Living rent free in my head is a good question, but
But you asked me, so I was hoping that you would have.
I would have
something
things that's
already.
live rent free in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, trauma.
Trauma.
Yeah, it's live rent free in my head.
So, okay.
Like imagine.
Well, technically that makes sense.
Yeah,
PTSD kind of thing. What
that
trauma
is
from your
just-
childhood? Uncles.
Nah.
Hey,
What kind of trauma we
not that
talking
kind
about?
of
I don't know. I don't. Trauma could be
What tell
anything.
me uncles for? It could be aunts.
I mean, it could have been a car accident. I could have asked anything. I just threw out a word, by the way. Y'all projecting whatever
Yeah,
that word
you're
meant
trying to do that shit. You're doing that shit now.
I-
Stop this shit.
Why? That's
Hey,
entertaining.
No.
No,
No.
but what you do? Do you know where the trauma come from?
Yeah. Haven't been almost, murdered. And,
Okay, me too.
yeah, and you know things that happen where you actually
And they
come
miss
to
shit,
terms with your mortality now.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
that's
a
when
vibe.
you actually realize,
You want to share almost murdered stories, or you feel like you don't? Want to talk about
the easy one is getting robbed at gunpoint. And
I
it
won't
was,
call that being-
no. That's an easy one.
Okay.
Easy story.
A-
He's
a
had
easy
multiple.
story.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so people just always want to kill you. That's what's going on.
No.
Or
You see, that's
unalive,
why I just
as
be
we-
like a little bit tentative to say it. It sounds like,
Or you've been in just in real sticky situations.
yeah, like, all right. Yeah, I've been in a lot of sticky situations and you wouldn't think it because that's not my personality.
Yeah, you wasn't giving me
Yeah.
random trap house vibes.
He don't.
You wasn't giving that off at
I
all.
end up in.
Some like
Yeah.
so that's basically it, right? And it's be like people would never understand how when you're confronted with your mortality, what does do to your brain now? Like,
It's changed, yeah. It's changed for real.
yeah, like is learn to accept pain and is learn to accept hardship and is literally be like, okay, if that's what it is, I must go through it.
My nihilism started when I was close to death.
What kind of that suicide? Or
No, someone stabbed me in my chest twice.
Oh, that's what you say?
Collapsed my lung.
that's what you say, chest strap. You did okay. You really do
I
chest
was,
strap.
Yeah.
I was,
So that's when you really learn that.
I
you
was
could-
penetrated with an ice pick.
Is that chick?
It was a man, it was a guy.
It was prison.
No,
Okay,
I
why
was,
you
out,
shank,
I
you
was
know?
out in the streets, Frederick Street,
a man
Yes,
shank you, friendship,
Shank,
friendship.
yeah.
Why you shan't give up?
for a chain.
You
What
can
chain?
shank on
What kind of
friendship
chain,
for a
nigga? This was our first
dog.
chain. Oh, I'm done.
It was a gold chain.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It was my I don't wear
Jewelry, like
real jewelry anymore.
yeah,
Because of
boy.
that.
What's the point of getting rough of fake jewelry? It's best you wear real jewelry, to be honest with you. So when he tried to take it and you resist?
He took it.
And he still
didn't
stabbed
he didn't ask for it either.
And
He
you
just,
put and you do a hey.
bro, I was walking down Frederick Street to go and get a taxi. And he just tapped me on my shoulder from behind and say, "Hey boy, who's you, boy?" And I turned
That's what I
around.
do. Yeah.
He was short, he's real short.
Yeah.
And I feel like he just wanted to take me down quick. And he just stabbed me twice in my chest. Literally, and bust off my
Yeah.
chain, with the next hand.
Keep going.
All right, and he bust off my chain with
Yeah.
the next hand, and then that's when I realized there's a lot of them. So it was like a swarm of them.
Just in
And-
case you get the upper hand.
in case. And then I took off running. But that's not even like the fun part of the story, right? The fun part of the story was, so after me running with 10, in my mind, 10 other fellas running behind me, at this time I'm an athlete. I was in basketball at this time.
Yeah.
So teenagers?
Yeah, I was a teenager at this time.
That's why you're still fucking basketball. You stab your chest, nigga. Like,
Nah, to continue after that, I'll tell you why, right? So boom bang, I run in. So I ran to the police station
to the
in
bang,
Port
boy.
of Spain because I was just robbed. Ran to the police
Yeah.
station and I knocking on the door and I say, guys, help me, I need help. I just get stabbed up, right? The police officers, 2 of them standing behind the counter. I couldn't get into the police place, by the way.
this
Standing-
was like 90s.
this was yeah.
Early
Late
2000s.
1999.
Late 90s, yeah.
Late 90s, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they say run to another police station.
Where?
And
Yeah, that's 90s.
that made front page, literally. I can tell you the caption was stabbed youth. City cops tell stabbed youth wrong police station.
Are they still working at the police station? Most
No, so they lost their jobs, which first of all, it started a court case.
That's happening.
Because I was in court. I used to have police escorts escorting me from my house to the court. Like I had police bodyguards because it was
Yeah,
a
but-
scene. The
yeah,
mayor of Port of Spain came to my bedside while I was in General Hospital.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, and I mean,
So it was a scene. It was like a thing.
So yeah, the mark still, yeah, the
It
fucking.
was an ice pick, so I don't have the mark, but my lung collapsed.
Cool.
Yeah,
And so like, big up the people in General Hospital, dog. Like, in other words, real people is disrespect our healthcare system.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And they have no clue what they're talking
What
about.
they're saying.
Like they know how to deal with trauma victims that coming in there. You know, they have a lot of practice.
Emergency room.
A lot of practice, but they know what they're doing.
Maybe what these people complaining about is the triage aspect. But other than that,
No, but you didn't get to bleed out. You didn't. Oh, you
Yeah,
got
I
it.
know.
Good on them.
By the way, when I ran from that station
Yeah.
because I was so confused at the time, I
You
collapsed.
ran on
I
the road.
collapsed along the way, and
somebody
I
called.
I found myself. I woke up in the hospital.
yeah,
in general.
yeah.
What, and didn't bleed out. Then
I was bleeding out. I was dying.
No, I mean you didn't die before. You didn't die on arrival because you can
well,
get the
I'm
DOA.
still here, so obviously I didn't die.
Well,
But I'm kidding. I just whiling there. I give it some stress. What?
No, I was just calling.
Oh.
yeah. Anyway,
Gotcha. Yeah. So I was bleeding out. Literally, it was like everything was soaked. I was pumping out blood. I was inhaling blood into my lungs. It was bad. I was in a bad space. Bad.
oh, and you didn't get all these street greeting bitches after that. Yeah,
Well,
it's like-
actually, I did. So that's why I say back to the basketball story. So boom bang, couple months after recovery, walking through Port of Spain again with some friends, and a random fella walk up to me and say, "Hey," at this time, remember my basketball team that big up, right? The best of street Trailblazers.
Yeah.
random man walk up and say, yo, youth man, I see you play basketball in Bessel Street, Jed. You're real bad. I was real bad. I ain't gonna lie. And,
What position?
center.
Oh, fuck yourself. You're not good center.
6'8". I can't play. I
short
can't.
for center. nigga.
I mean, yes, I was. I am.
You
But
you
very
you're
athletic.
shooting forward probably.
Maybe. At best if I played in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
Right,
And
right,
he's like, yeah, you. I see you play in Bessel Street, and you lost a chain the other day, right? With a basketball going through a net. That was you. I was like, yeah.
You get that back?
Somebody take it. He said, nah. He said, I can't get that back for you. But the fellow who take it from you, he no longer with us. And that's when I was like,
Pick up Bessel on the street, fucking street blade.
It's
Okay.
that kind of vibe. I know because it was a violation. Because back in them days, they used to put real respect on athletes.
Oh, and
who's
because
coming from this space.
he's a good
I
youth
was a
man.
good youth.
That kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was a good youth. If he had even asked me for the chain, I'd give it to him. Like, bro, here's yours.
Yeah.
Sure, but you tried to kill me in Port of Spain.
Literally.
for no
Literally.
reason.
No, the reason was from a chain.
No, I mean he could have just taken chain.
He could have
killed it
asked
for no
me,
reason.
but I think it was, honestly, now looking back, I think it was like a gang initiation where
He had to do
like
some
he
crime.
had to do it.
Fuck.
Really, like, because he did not ask. He just bust it off and
So
did
what
it.
you thought it was a mission in Fight Club, Tyler Dayton, whatever you like.
Something,
Yeah.
but so when he told me that, and I was like, I just nod my head. I didn't want to say thank you. I was just like, you know what?
Many
Good
men.
day to you too, sir. And I kept it pushing, and that was
Feeling
that.
gang. Yeah, I don't gang.
Nah, don't.
That's why I
That
like
wasn't
LA, because
for
if I
me.
get stabbed in LA, nigga, you gotta be like,
No, you don't get stabbed in LA. If you say London, out there for sure.
poke up in London.
Them
And
is
I never-
them is penetrators.
I've never,
Boy.
I never get stabbed in London.
Stop cringing at the word penetrate.
No,
Boy.
no, you say penetrate in a
I
very
don't
sus way.
It
In a very,
Intentionally so.
enunciate the P boy.
yeah, penetrate. Penetrate.
When he whispered his song a little better, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you know what it is? It's like, yeah, that kind of height. Remember Xerxes in fucking 300 when he...
Vibes.
He's like,
Vibes.
do I not intimidate?
Yeah,
you?
and I was like, yes, nigga.
Vibes.
Oh, Leonidas, yes, nigga, you do.
You know, it's like,
Yeah, don't touch me. Don't touch me, Dax.
Oh, that was amazing. All right, so we reached to the end of
Oh no.
our
Say it in so.
yeah, boy.
When I find you think you wasting time, you enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I had a great
Now we really
conversation.
appreciate the coming.
It's
on.
all over the place, so I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
how it
It's like
is.
literally helter skelter,
That's
but
what we do.
knowing who you are now, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I
It
do
makes
what
sense.
I do what I do.
You just
I
need
do
a
it.
conductor.
No, the thing about it is you need a point guard. As if,
You do.
Yeah,
But,
that point.
as a television producer, can I give some comments?
Go ahead.
What
Right?
show you produce?
That's okay.
Many. You want me to go
That's
down the
all right.
list?
Let me go down.
Lie. What tongue say? Manhood. Overview.
Let the man talk now, boy. Let him cook.
That many. Spellbound, which is a spelling show for kids.
Oh.
Coming back around.
Let's go. So
$1
yeah, we
million
open
shows.
up now.
Like, first of all, you're not supposed to be brushing past those things. I'm literally calling $1 million shows.
I
know
don't watch.
that.
I don't watch.
Yeah, but you-
I watch it on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's on Pornhub.
No,
It's on one of those two.
it's on CNC3.
It's on one of those two
Yeah,
things.
man, if it's on porn,
If it's on porn, I see it.
mature and all.
Anyway.
Child porn is illegal. You just buy
Yeah.
it. No.
Fuck, I hear you. Alright. There you go. That's alright. Good. Yeah, you was telling me about
I'll leave it a couple of seconds space so that when you're editing, like when he said child porn, and I didn't have anything to say after that. No, so
It was the AI gonna pick that up. Don't worry.
what the fuck is what it's supposed to
I already fucked up because I actually said it after, which is like the whole thing. Literally just
This is like the whole show.
dismiss
This is the whole show.
point.
The ship
Damn
sails.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, what's
um,
it
yeah,
to be
the shows.
controversial? Here we
So
go.
my suggestion, coming from a television production standpoint, is have some structure, not script, some structure to the show, as in minute 15, minute 30, minute 45.
Okay.
It's just so I really like the what's on your mind.
living rent-free.
Living rent free, but prepare your
I
guests
see.
to have an answer for that one
I
time.
see.
So that
I see.
it's a smooth transition, and that's it. Just we talking about this now. We're gonna extrapolate for the next 15 minutes about this. You
I
can
like
still have
that.
the wildness, but have your points, and it's easier for advertisers to get involved.
Can I get that question? Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Here's the thing, right?
Okay.
I don't know because a lot of people don't have the attention span to listen to a whole hour and a half. So that's why I used to say wild shit for the AI because that's all is
You
watch.
know, like you come make it work.
That's all is watch.
But
That's
when you
all is
say
watch.
but I'll have to disagree with you a little bit. Let me tell you why.
All right.
People on different platforms have different cultures. So the platform of Instagram, people don't look at long form. But if you say YouTube, people do. So structure it for long form
and
and
while
then
out for the short form.
Okay. That's solid advice.
That's good.
We appreciate that.
It's better than no, they have an sex podcast.
Yeah, sex podcast.
Fuck you, tripping. Anyway.
That's crazy. That's wild.
No, but I didn't really know. Remember, I didn't usually as prep.
Okay.
As usually as prep, but I didn't really know what to prep on because, like, what?
Dog, it's all right.
No, it was hard. Like,
If
we
you
just
don't
to
wanna-
make sure
you
that,
don't
they
wanna-
were treated. I hope you got treated properly.
I felt y'all got me water.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Y'all literally quenched my thirst.
Okay.
Like, who could ask for more? And it's great conversation.
All right.
That's what chicks say when they're not going to go in the second date with you. It's like, it's great conversation.
Nah, chicks would just be like, okay, it's so nice.
Oh, no, shit, that was supposed to call back. Okay, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
So
Next
it's-
time.
So it goes.
But yeah, I had a great time. This is like, please welcome me back. I would love to come back and chop it up.
You're welcome. You're welcome back.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Thank
That's some
you,
people
guys.
they do other
Guys.
dump on.
You heard it. They said that they're gonna have me back,
Yeah,
and
now you
I'm
come.
going to hold them accountable.
The next show gonna be the structure of the show gonna be conspiracy theories, though. So come with all the conspiracies.
That's the structure of the show.
it's gonna be
Or
about-
that's
it's
the
gonna
overall
be
theme of the show.
The whole team. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Whole team.
Theme of the show.
Conspiracy
theories.
theories.
I have a
I feel
couple.
like you have a notebook.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a
yeah,
conspiracy-
by chance.
conspiracy
Do you
theorist.
produce film? No.
No.
I
I
think-
haven't produced any films.
I think this
Short
is
films? Should the short films count?
Sure does. Okay, it's like watching fucking. Does porn clips count as porn, or is like we
Yes.
talking about? And it doesn't.
What?
It does. I mean, there's at the jack. I don't want like when you go to AVN, we're not talking about porn clips, bro. We're talking about movies.
I just watch movies. Porn movies.
That's my point.
right. But
So
I
what-
also watch porn
No,
clips.
but what does get awards? Clips or is getting movies?
Valid point.
Man,
Valid point.
there we go.
Valid point.
There we go. Check on King Nook Tree, whatever
Valid
the fuck
point.
the chess moves is.
There's not no it's called amateur. There's no amateur thing.
No, there's AVN is a proper. No, I get the invitation, so we go in one of them conventions. You go like yourself. But yeah,
I would love to go to.
no, yeah, we know. Okay, who's your favorite porn star now?
Great question. Right now, she's brand new. Her name is Lena Love.
Lena Love is not thing wife.
No.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, Lena the plug.
Lena there's okay.
But that's my new obsession. Back in the day, it was like a woman named Michelle Tucker.
Okay. Brandon. You call two names.
That's a random ass name.
You read the
I could go have a list.
You
I
read
can literally be like boom, boom,
Scarlet.
boom, boom,
You know, see, something scandal. Scarlet scandal. Whatever her name is.
Nice.
It's like I cannot do. Basically, I like Douglas. Getting girl that looks Douglas. That's my type.
You like that mix up vibes.
Yeah, because you know you want to.
Okay, you mind if I suggest porn stars?
Let's see, let's see.
Based on your type. So you say you like the mix up. Hold on.
Guys, we're trying to help this
Okay, okay,
situation here.
let's stop.
You know,
No, I wanna
it's
know.
not really helping.
Anyway, okay. So you in film, do you know if you do any feature length? Talk to you know. This might be a good the team up of the century.
Okay, have you ever done any feature length films?
No, because it's Trinidad. And
So are you capable, the director or producer?
that's what you are the producer.
So you prefer to be the director?
Yeah, and I,
Okay.
we
And
write
you just
and-
want me to make it happen?
Yeah,
Okay. You have any ideas?
Nick. Nick.
Good ones.
Yeah, it's already written, Nick.
It's already
I
written.
mean,
good
yeah.
ideas I'm talking about. I don't know.
No, it got me very.
judge.
It got me quite fucked up. Though, this stuff. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Okay.
No, I mean we could do revisions on the scripts and stuff, but the scripts most of the time the screenplay is already written.
Okay. Excellent.
And this we have one Stephen.
So
Seagal.
what's the issue in actually getting it done?
white people?
I'm almost certain that's not accurate.
Yeah.
No, the problem is honestly funding because it's always come down to funding.
Okay.
I'm like I want to say artist to the core of it, where it is. Yeah, I know. I seen we could talk this off thing.
I guess we could chop it up, right? Because it's not live. You could literally just.
No. Oh, anyway. So
You'll have an ender to this? Like how
Yeah,
you'll-
we
how
have
you'll-
yeah, I suppose I say something. He says
Yeah,
something.
I say something, he says something, and
And we just
That's
me-
all fletcher.
Okay. Okay. So now what I'm saying is basically the when you get into it, Trinidad, I think has a very self-sabotage in a way in terms of feature lengths because you can't pay for it, and then to get funding, people not giving you funding, and it's then you realize who get any funding is not people that
Highly disagree.
like who get any funding to do feature lengths. Where the feature lengths coming?
Film TT is doing a
You serious?
very good job
Okay.
at funding
Well, we will see. We will
No,
see.
I'm telling-
Strange
I'm-
enough,
I'm
the
telling
girl, my student project for my final year for year one UE, the person who was over film TT was the star.
Was what?
The star of my
Oh, was it star?
Yeah.
Okay, vibes.
Yeah.
But have you ever tried Film TT or asked for funding?
when it
in
was
any
the
way?
film company. When it was the film company. Other than that, I try to source my funding from people who like, okay, like we say, I know he's a millionaire. I was like, dog, me and you go back XYZ, get my XYZ.
Oh, not the approach that I would take.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a producer.
The approach I would take, especially, well, the reason why I went into TV is because advertisers. Advertisers is where that's the only industry that, regardless if it is you have good economy, bad economy, advertising dollars will always spend.
on television. Okay.
Period. Advertising dollars will always spend. So if it is that, even if you're doing a feature length and you say that you could say to an advertiser, hey, what, I'm going to give you native advertising within my feature length movie, hour and 20 minutes. I know that based on this movie, I think that it'll go viral. I'll probably get like 100 and something views, 100 and something thousand views.
Hey.
Right? You could now poly those kind of metrics with them.
Hey.
So you could literally go straight to the advertiser. You don't need to go to the investors. They don't know anything about film here.
That's the thing.
So, when you do things like going to stations, like you could do a feature length film and air it on TV.
Because I saw I don't want narrative. Like, so the narratives I saw the apartment. I saw prettiest, not biggest, the ugliest lie. I forget the name. It was someone lying in it. Where it was like Monk, but not really Monk.
This is what on local
Television. I tell you, I'm a fan of the craft. So I would,
Gotcha.
I seen, but then I saw the one that got the biggest weave was a guy from your area, Jeffrey Allen. Welcome to Warlock. To me,
Oh, that was big. That was huge. I love that movie.
it is now. I have my friends are the biggest cult followers of this film.
Love
I don't
that
want yearly
movie.
we watch this shit and we know it.
That movie. So so just the fact that you're saying that, right? That is value to
But
advertisers.
as I know the guy, he specifically is like, so I asked him, we're going to do the next one. He's like, dog,
Money, right?
yeah.
Always the issue.
And they
But
don't want to rock with him because of the thing he promoted.
again, when you say they, you mean in that particular advertisers that does not meet their brand credit, but they have many other
we go talk
alcohol
offline.
advertisers. They have so many other people.
We
who-
go talk
Man about
offline.
wealth knowledge.
We
I'm
could talk
telling you,
offline.
there
No,
are
we go-
different ways to finesse the goose.
Nicely. The golden goose.
The golden goose. So yes, final words. If you're not right, you're not right. Anyway,
Just been stop. I can't stop it there.
Can't stop. Won't
It's all,
stop.
it's all good.
bad boy, bad boy.
It's what it is.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for coming, guy. It's good to see our parallel universe. It have
I agree, same.
or probably our future version. I don't know.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Bazi, thank you for putting it. I didn't think I'd enjoy this interview, and I was like,
Really? Oh, well, you're supposed
the
to want
universe.
to enjoy each one of your guests, though.
no, and then I didn't know because I was like,
That's the
fine.
universe. That's the universe.
Tell him because I'll come and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to talk to this guy about. I don't know. I like feel pretty. I was like,
So whose idea was it to actually like reach out to me in particular?
Well, firstly, what we do is that we kind of list out important, interesting people.
Okay, and I was part of that list.
You're on the list of interesting people based on the fact that I saw you.
Oh,
Nathan,
do the rugs.
I was like, this is an interesting thing to do.
Vibes. I
That person must be on
that's
a
all.
different kind of wavelength because in Trinidad,
Appreciate that.
men are really pushing that kind of
You're
vibe
pushing
now.
rocks and you're not serious. So good for you.
That real bad, boys. That real
It
bad.
makes a lot of money.
Apparently,
That's real bad. You know
next
what
you
I
have your own car business
I actually might stop producing
Yeah,
shows simply because
of rocks.
just because rugs, bro.
dog.
Well, okay,
I find out what you're
are the rocks soaked in cocaine or something?
No, well,
Because that's how the rocks was.
No, like you
fucking
could do a
big.
hero rock for us, though.
Yeah,
Could you-
easy.
No,
wait,
man.
well, not like rock. I still don't know, you know. So like rocks.
Like
Rugs.
a rug, like carpets. I
Wait,
make
so,
carpets.
So a lot of people say, do the carpets match the drapes? Have you ever gotten that one before?
Wow.
No, obviously.
I have. But that's girls. Girls don't know how to track.
Yeah.
They don't know how to
No,
track.
girls just say dumb shit like you
Yeah,
know
no
much
game.
you know much
Guys,
yes, call in.
so you know how this go? As usual, do good every time, good will follow. We out.